about. You're the one who said that you had a bunch of things in your brain lined up, so you can tell me what these things are. Oh yeah, so yeah, for you guys in here. Oh, I actually forgot to today, but that was mainly list. Okay, if I'm ever off schedule with something, like I'm off schedule with everything, so I haven't. It's been 2 weeks now. I haven't uploaded a new Heavenly Kings video, so I'll try to do that maybe tomorrow or something like that. But still submit those videos in the Heavenly Kings chat. And even though I'm always late as fuck, then I will upload the podcast to iTunes and Podbean. So like, if you guys missed a few episodes, you don't want to sit and watch the video, then when I upload those, hopefully tonight or tomorrow, then you could just binge listen to them while you're jacking off or on your way to work, whichever is best for you. Okay.
We would also like to let people know that the podcast is available, and the audio version is on iTunes, Podbean. You can always catch the video version on YouTube, on your channel, my channel, and the 4 Heavenly Kings channel. Because I'm gonna start.
And even though I'm not going to remember, I'll be linking the videos I'll be linking everything in the description.
Oh.
Which is a myth, but you always say it. You know, it's like when you tell your kids Santa Claus is real, but like he's never showing up to give them any presents.
Good thing I don't have any kids.
Whoa, they lied to me?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, you know, I mean, I've never believed in Santa Claus ever, but like, so they say if you're bad, this nigga's gonna put coal in your stockings. So you tell me this fat ass is gonna come.
You mean he just giving out free coal? Like niggas is having barbecue January 1st?
Man, some kids will be like, coal is lit. Like they be making fucking castles out of that shit. But like, how you gonna come to my house, eat my? First of all, you a fat nigga breaking into my house, eating my cookies, drinking my goddamn milk. Like, listen, bitch, like. Milk is expensive. That shit goes bad fast. You gotta. So now he gonna come and take my shit and then give me fucking rocks? No, hey, fuck you. I'm gonna leave a fucking mousetrap in the chimney next time you come in, bitch ass, try to give me some rocks. Bitch, get the fuck out of here. See, I feel like Santa Claus, you best just not even visit my house because I'm gonna go Parent Trap. I'm gonna go Home Alone on your ass the next time you try to leave me some coal. Like I'll have a whole fucking like death trap at the chimney waiting for him. So you have to take the fucking back door. Or I'll leave that shit unlocked.
Out here playing mousetrap with Santa Claus.
Damn. Yeah. I always wondered how his fat ass fit in the fucking chimney, and then I saw the Santa Claus movie. They fucking shattered my reality when he just made that shit get bigger. And
everybody
then just
knows the first original Santa Claus was a black man. Everybody knows that.
I mean, yeah, Santa Claus was black. Jesus was black. I remember my grandparents' house. They had a nativity scene of black niggas holding a black baby. I'm like, who are these people? And he's like, that's Jesus. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Like, yeah.
Jesus.
I was just like,
Jesus don't look like this, huh?
Jesus is the whitey McWhite cracker nigga. What are you talking about?
Oh, whitey McWhite crack. Oh my god, dog.
He wasn't white niggas. Yeah. So. All right, Jay. So what is your list of amazing things? Oh wait, first and foremost, hold on. Before we get anything though, did you see that? Well, before I even state my opinion, did you see that latest Star Wars trailer? That's.
Bro. Oh my god.
Let this coon
talk.
All
right, bro. Keep your dick in your pants.
Yeah, let this coon talk first. I'll be right back.
Oh my god.
Okay, what do you, all right, before you smack yourself in the face with your dick, what do you got to say about it?
Oh shit.
Bro, let me tell you. Like I'm not gonna lie, out of all the Star Wars trailers I've seen, this was the most like unhyped one. And
okay, yeah, I think the same way. I thought you were gonna be like, oh, it was amazing. I watched it,
no. Let me explain. Like, from every trailer I've seen about Star Wars, this was the most toned down one they ever had, but still it was dope. Like, seeing Rey use the Force, it's cool because we know instead of her being some basic overpowered plot character who all of a sudden becomes brawlic, like he actually has to train and then learn how to fight. So I'm glad we got to see that, she's gonna have some action with Luke and whatnot. But
that was the one sexy scene that I do have to say though, when that bitch was just like touching the ground and then like fucking rocks were rising, like she was about to awaken her Super Saiyan. I was like, oh, it's lit.
I was like, oh shit, she's an earthbender. I was like, yo, where'd you talk?
For real though, she's tapping into the 4 elements and shit. Yeah, that was lit.
Yo, it was crazy. But no, like I think it was simple and clean. I digged it. I was like, I'm happy they didn't show off that much because like I don't want them to show off some crazy fight that happens. And then, of course, Kylo Ren's back.
Oh, yeah. Hey, hold up. Before you spout your bullshit. Yeah, okay. Thank you for that. Who said that the audio is really low? I have the wrong thing set up. Okay, I think I got it now. All right. Okay, the stream can hear your coon voice now. So tell them all your sexy. Yeah. So you got to start over. You got to reset everything you were saying. All right. Basically, okay. In a nutshell, since you guys didn't hear his half. Basically, he said it was underwhelming. But it was also lit, and Rey Earthbending made his dick hard. All right, continue.
Yeah, it was, bro. It was fantastic, my dog. Let me tell you about it, bro. So, like, what else was cool? Like, of course, like Kylo Ren Ren's gonna be there. Like, I'm not surprised. But the thing is, like, they tried to make Kylo Ren look not as ugly as he was, which I don't know how they're gonna do because that boy is dumb ugly still. So I want to.
That's just the actor. You can't cure ugly. Like, I mean, you can do it with chicks, put some makeup on, but for a dude, I mean, maybe you could punch him in the face and try to reverse the effect. But other than that, that's just how you're gonna look like.
Nigga, you believe in that?
Make him look so bad, he looks good.
Right, no. I seen too many celebrities become beautiful overnight through the surgery. Like, you tell me about a better looking Kylo Ren.
Bitch.
Right. Nah, bro.
Shut your Marcus ass up.
I came out of the womb looking like a sexy motherfucker. I don't know that struggle. Like,
but then you got Ren over here looking like edible, credible snacks. Like, bro, like we eating. Oh my god. Nah, bro. Ren
out here.
Listen, ugly niggas get all the bitches because I remember I was looking at
again,
like
bro.
I was telling you about this the other day, Jay. Fucking Lip from Shameless. Anybody seen Shameless? Well, Lip and Shameless. He a basic bitch looking ass nigga, but he be getting all the bitches in that show. It's like, what the fuck?
That's plot. That's plot though. That's plot. Bro.
Nah, I mean, people like that exist though. I be seeing that shit in my daily life. That's why I be telling people, like, when I be telling people I be out here getting bitches, even though I'm sexy as fuck. I'm the exception to the rule. But people be like, nah, hell, I don't be getting bitches. He's skinny ass, weeble ass nigga tapping hentai in his room all day. Listen, I do that shit, but I still get bitches because you don't need to be attracted to get bitches. All you gotta do is know that you get bitches and you get bitches. Like, all you really gotta do is ask these girls out. Like, they don't even fucking like. Oh my god, let me tell you how many girls, like, they're just sitting there with their fat titties hanging out, just waiting for some nigga to ask them out, but everybody's like, oh no, she's too fine for me, I'm not even gonna attempt it. Like, listen, all she can do is say no, the fuck, so it's not that hard.
I mean, she
shit be pissing me off. People be acting like girls out here are like fucking like Rubik's Cubes. Like, Rubik's Cubes are easier than girls half the time. I mean, understanding girls half the time is hard, but like, just asking them out, like,
you cannot sleep
women
with
understand women and they hate each other. So
you don't gotta understand women to get women. Like, women don't even understand women. Like, so
honestly, you know, girls will be like, "Oh, we're best."
I mean, that would help. That would help if you understood them, but it's not a requirement, you know.
Yeah.
Like, we don't gotta understand them. We gotta understand.
It's like signing up for those MCNs. Like, I mean, it would be better. You get all the benefits if you have more subs, but you can still sign up with 1,000 subs and get those like.
You get benefits if you're with an MCN? Really?
I mean.
Like what?
Let's not even open that can of worms. It's like benefits.
I'm just curious. Like what?
I'm serious too. Hold up.
Yeah, I mean,
MCMs don't give you shit. They just tell you a bunch of shit that you think you want to hear.
I mean, they do give you shit, but it's like shit that you can get on your own that like you're just too much of a peasant to know about when you have no subs. And then like once you have, what the fuck is this Bastion do? Once you have the subs to fucking like capitalize on any of that shit, suddenly you don't need that. You don't need their help anymore. Like it's
if
a
one
pretty
more
ironic.
MCN emails me talking about you can have access to our sound library and our
we're gonna increase your cost per minute.
Yeah, like cost per minute. I'm like, nigga, YouTube can't even do that. What are you talking about? Like, the fuck?
Right.
The free royalty music.
Free royalty music.
Yeah, royalty free music.
I got niggas making music for me, bitch. Who the fuck are you?
Oh my
like,
god. Royalty free music is the stupidest shit I've ever heard of. Like, oh my god.
The generic libraries for everything. Like, we have a wonderful community we can use to collab with people.
You mean you got a quick link to the YouTube
most
library?
Most of the stuff that MCNs market that like in the early stages of YouTube gives you now. YouTube has their own royalty-free music library. Or I mean, listen, royalty-free music, I guess it depends on how good of an editor you are. I mean, I still get copyright claims every now and then. Like, I got a copyright claim for that Fighting Dreamer song because I used it for too long. I kind of knew that was gonna happen.
I knew I was gonna copyright claim on when it comes to music.
You got a copyright yesterday, like.
What are you talking about, bitch? That was last week. Those are two different things, and it wasn't for audio, it was for video. Eat a dick.
Whatever. Wait, copyright. There's audio, video, schmidio. Okay, but anyways, so
Tidios, my nigga, brand new cereal.
Yeah, Cheerios, Cheetos. I don't give a fuck. But
he's a Cheeto.
Yeah. But like, I mean, if you edit your videos properly, like you can use any song so long as you edit it in a way that it doesn't identify it. Because really, it's all just like. Once you get around the algorithm, like how I do with my live reactions, then you could literally upload anything to YouTube for the most part. But
the algorithm is more broken than my mind. I swear.
But I mean, if you're really trying to get on that fucking like royalty-free music shit, you could just find a royalty-free music site that, or I mean, not site. That's too much. A YouTube channel that has royalty-free music, or whatever. So that's one of the things that royalty-free music.
Or you could do like I do and hire a SoundCloud rapper with some dope-ass music who actually has dope-ass music, and then tell them, yo, I'm gonna feature your shit in my videos.
And you just take their music.
yeah. You can take their music, but then I mean, obviously, if you make that nigga your friend, you see that he has 32 followers, you got 950.
32 followers.
You're like, bro, it's like one of those. It's like one of those diamond. Yeah, it's like one of those diamond in the rough things because the guy that does my music, like I request shit from him every single week. He's like, oh man, thanks Jay, you're really doing me a solid. Yes, I am. I am.
This man Jay out here finessing. Like, yeah, I'm gonna make you famous one day.
Yeah, bro, it's gonna happen. Like it is what it is.
I don't like asking people to make me shit because I have very specific requirements.
You don't like asking people for anything. That's why you don't get nothing. Like,
listen, it's not I don't like asking people for stuff because I'm like, oh, I don't want to feel like I'm. No, it's because they're not gonna give me what I want. That's why. Like, I don't want to be disappointed.
It's worked for me.
Like,
you see me out here getting free games and music, bro. Maybe you should start asking.
I don't know. I don't need. I mean, if there's not like you're getting free copies of like games that I could actually make videos on. You get free copies of games I wouldn't even like be able to make.
But the fact of the matter is that I'm capable of it. It's just like, bro, like closed mouth don't get fed.
I mean,
I can feed myself and open my own mouth. I don't need anybody to open it for me. I don't need another nigga's fingers in my mouth. I can do that shit myself.
You made that gay, but that had nothing to do with that. But okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
If that's how you want to do it, bro, I mean, handle your scandal.
But yeah, but so like. But most of the stuff that they advertised for MCNs back in the day was like custom thumbnails. You in order to get your channel verified to get monetized, you needed to be a partner. But now all that stuff is like you can do that through YouTube. You don't need.
I mean, you need 10,000 views though. Let's not get it twisted. You need
10,000 views is literally like 10,000 views is literally like if you.
Hey, that's a milestone for some people. They can't even get 6 views.
I think Philip DeFranco even stated, he said that like the first 10,000 views is only like $20 worth of revenue or some shit. So you're not missing out on that much money. Like if you're not getting 10,000 views, you're not making any money to not lose.
You're not making any videos.
Yeah, like
it's not worth complaining about.
Right, honestly. People out here throw hands over 10,000.
The thing that is stupid though is that apparently, so I found out, I didn't actually read it fully. I read it like today. So apparently, when you get a like if somebody marks your video, and I think this is why I noticed that they don't even do this anymore. When somebody claims your video, well, actually, I don't know. I'm not experimenting to find out if they do this anymore. Well, obviously, it still happens. But when people like claim your video on YouTube, like they don't block it, they just claim it. Then you dispute it, then that video is still monetized, but they just hold the money and then they distribute it to whoever wins the dispute, which I thought was dope. I'm like, okay, so now I can dispute stuff, and then but if they don't even claim it, they just have the video like they want it blocked, and then you dispute it, it restores the video until the dispute goes through, but it's not monetized for anybody, which kind of sucks. So that means that even if you end up winning that dispute, you don't get the monetization off of that video.
That is stupid, dog.
It's just not monetized. So yeah, I mean, it's basically set up in a way that you can get away with like you can get away with like cheesing the copyright system and putting a video on YouTube every once in a while, but you can't make a living off of it because there's always the chance that like, and then also you don't want to fall into the trap where you have so many that they just let sit there for a while, then they just be like, all right, 3-hit strike combo, and then just get your channel terminated in a single 48
you gotta
hours.
go through court pretty much to get your own video money. That's pretty.
You really don't. You really don't. It's not that.
That's why all the real niggas are making they're making money off of Instagram twerk videos. So
that's why what I just needed.
If you out here making YouTube videos, getting AdSense and shit, and then all of a sudden you find yourself in trouble because of this ad boycott or whatever, yo ass better switch over to Instagram and start twerking, nigga.
No, you better.
We need to happen. Hey man. Hey, if people murder niggas and hanging themselves on Facebook, maybe we need to move over to Facebook Live. They clearly got no kind of monitoring.
Facebook has absolutely no monitoring.
Listen, people be talking about, oh man, if I want to do a live reaction to an anime, I got a Google Drive. Hey, fuck Google Drive. Go to Facebook. They ain't gonna take this shit down.
Facebook,
go to Facebook. You can show the full. Oh my god, it's so funny. I'm watching all these other YouTubers trying to do their peasant live reactions because you know Attack on Titan coming out, and we're gonna hear all these big anime coming out, and Boruto. Everybody's trying to do these live reactions. All this peasantry. Oh my god. Let me tell you how every time, it's funny, I don't even say nothing anymore. When you see these live reaction channels come up and they get like 3K subs really fast, and they think their channel's gonna last real long, and they think, because you know, a couple of months will go by, they'll gain a few subs, and then like, but they don't know the methods. They don't try to mirror it or do anything. They just have the full thing on there, all the audio on there. They get away with it for a couple months, and then like fucking
YouTube attacks and the like, nah,
and then the God of Destruction, that is Japan Co. Ltd. awakens from their sleep and shit, and they're like, all right, time to body niggas, and they just fucking airstrike all those channels, and they just like get stricken and just decimated all at once. Like, they don't, just because your video doesn't get stricken right away doesn't mean it's safe. Your videos are never safe. So they'll wait until they pile up in videos.
My videos are extra safe, except for the ones that I put my penis in.
I fell for the same trap. That's why I can't necessarily make fun of them to too great of a degree, I guess, because I was one of those people, but it was a second channel, God forbid, where I had a live reaction channel, and yeah, that's what happened. And it makes it hard because basically, and I don't know if they do this intentionally, but it's easy to keep your channel afloat if you're constantly disputing stuff as they come. That's why I have to really make sure to dispute them as soon as I get them, because if I wait a day or if I wait too long, then they'll strike a second video. And then once your videos are like stricken so far where you can't even access your channel, you can't dispute them anymore. And you can do a freeform dispute, but like that shit, oh, that doesn't fucking, it's a pain in the ass. Like I never managed to get that second channel back because the freeform dispute process was just so broken. Like it's so automated, and like if it just doesn't process correctly, it's just you're just shit out of luck or whatever. So
nobody likes that level of booty cheeks in their face that are just like.
Speaking of booty
What you talking about?
Unwanted booty cheeks, bro.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Speaking of booty cheeks, so Ray got an ass. So Jay, what was your opinion of the Star Wars trailer? Because you walked away when we were talking about that. What'd you think about it?
I didn't see it.
You're smoked out, dog.
Wow.
You're smoked out immediately.
Listen,
I'm disappointed in you,
First of all,
Jay.
shut the fuck up. Don't come to my house talking about you
listen.
smoking. Not you, nigga. Shut the fuck up. I haven't gotten to you yet. I'm talking to this other nigga. Okay? First of all, don't come to somebody else's house talking about you smoking, nigga. First of all, how about you figure out what type of kush we smoking before you over here talking shit? And to you, motherfucker, I didn't even know there was a fucking trailer until you niggas said something, so I had to go and watch it.
This is why, okay, JC, you already fucking up, bro. What did I tell you? One of the number one lessons. Hey, no. Every day you wake up in the morning, you should pop up your phone or whatever.
What if I told you, my nigga, that I did not give a fuck about no Star Wars trailer?
Well, if you don't give a fuck about what's popping in pop culture, you ain't gonna get nowhere on YouTube because that's what's the
I don't know what else to tell you, bro. I don't give a shit about no Star Wars.
I don't know what else to tell you.
I
got the keys to the kingdom hanging off my wrist.
Here's the thing, though.
I don't know what else to do.
Just listening to what you guys were saying about the Star Wars trailer, I'm like, okay, cool, another Star Wars movie, awesome, it's popping. I'm gonna go see it. I may not see it the day it comes out. I'll catch it on Netflix. I'm not interested.
Wait.
It's not even a matter. So, and this is what I talk about. Like, people don't seem to like to agree with this opinion of mine, but those people got no subs. So, the thing is like, it's not even a matter of what you care about. It's a matter of what other people care about, and you have to be able to tap into that and exploit. And if you don't care, then make a video saying you don't give a shit. That's just as effective as not caring.
Wait, hold on. Videos are one thing. Trailers are another. You know, like just because I haven't seen the trailer, don't mean I ain't gonna make a video.
No, the fact that you haven't seen the trailer and didn't even know there was a trailer.
Let me tell you what, Star Wars has no
too late, bro. You
significance,
missed
my
the
nigga.
bandwagon. Where you could capitalize on the most views was within the first 24 hours where it came out. You could have been done a video on it, did a live reaction of a trailer you didn't give a shit about, get 4,000 views and get 50 new subs, but you dropped the ball. You didn't even know there was a trailer until today.
It's your job to tell me when these trailers.
It's not a matter. No, it's your job, bro.
It's your job to tell me when this shit comes out.
I got my own YouTube channel, man. I ain't trying to bring extra competition. Fuck that.
I'm sorry. I'm too busy making videos already just to be paying attention to what's going on in pop culture.
Man. You can't be that busy.
I'm still making videos about to catch me outside, girl, bro. Don't get on my case.
You need to learn how to see. Okay, you're not learning. You're not mastering the techniques, Jay. You gotta hop trends. You can't stick on one trend and then wait and then drive it into the ground. You know who did that? Sheikah's Clouds. Where did he go? Exactly. When you drive
that's not what he did. That nigga made Naruto videos until his channel died.
Exactly. That's the trend. He drove into the ground. Naruto Storm 4. And then when that shit died as fuck,
that's not a trend, nigga. That's a play.
That is a trend, nigga. Games, movies, anime, they're all trends, and you gotta ride them when they're there. Otherwise, you're gonna be one of those channels that is stuck making videos and some shit nobody gives a fuck about no more. Because you're gonna become a Cash Me Outside channel when she's fucking got 3 kids and she fucking living in a trailer. Nobody give a fuck about it no more.
No, don't say that. Don't say that.
I'm trying to. Your boy trying to get on that Roman Atwood status where everybody just doesn't like him. Like that's what I'm trying to do.
Oh yeah, when the haters are the biggest fans. When you got a hate base, that's when you know you.
Nigga, let me get my vlog game up before you talk shit. All right.
Yeah. Let me tell you, I'm on Amazon looking at these vlog cameras. That's told my sister, I'm gonna start making home videos and shit. You're gonna be in them. I'm gonna start.
You better not.
My sister watches all those vlogging. My sister watches all those vlogging videos too. I'm like, all right, well, you better study up because all of them clickbaity
your sister watches my channel? That's what's up.
Anyways, we're gonna start using all those clickbaity tactics. We're gonna employ those. So like that's the thing is like you have to like know what's popping, what's trending and stuff, and then like I mean Star Wars. That was one of those things. I feel like I can afford to not give a shit about Star Wars, but yeah, like you have to like.
I just haven't gotten around to it, man. I knew there was something coming out, but I didn't know what it was. So
yeah, every day, and that's why I was like telling you about like even like those YouTubers that you don't give a fuck about to still kind of just see what's going on.
I'll just make a parody video on it, like I did Tekken 7.
Fuck them niggas.
Just see who's the popping YouTubers and who's the niggas out doing shit because like, you know, because then like you know at least like. like at least even if you don't want to watch their channel, see what did they do to get so popular, and then how can I replicate or how can I play off of that? And I think it was like even like a Ty Lopez video where he said that it's just like literally like social media marketing is literally just learning how to ride trends like a fucking surfer. Like, oh, when this wave is about to die, okay, here comes the next wave, and then climb on top of this bitch. So
I knew, nigga.
But,
never mind.
Oh, by the way, let me take credit for recognizing Ty Lopez's savagery before everybody else, because you knew, Jay, you were there. You remember when like everybody was talking shit about Ty Lopez and how he's fake as fuck with his Lamborghinis. I try to
tell niggas these fake ass Lamborghinis, bro. Watch them pink slips show up on the internet.
I went like, and this is so funny too. This is so funny how this happens. So, okay, so I saw, I was like this Ty Lopez guy, you know, I thought he was just a meme, it was just a joke, it was all fake and shit, but I was just curious, because his trailers, his stuff was all up in my face, so let me look at one of his videos, and despite all the criticism, because I can spot a real ass good one when there is one, I was like, this guy, I don't know, I'm looking at this stuff, he seems like he's about his shit, I don't know, despite all this criticism.
Even if you can rent a fucking place that includes a Lamborghini, right, bro, like...
Yeah, he said, like, I lease shit because when you own something, when you buy that, the market value consistently goes down. You don't want to own stuff that expensive. You don't want to own cars. You don't want to own houses. You want to lease that shit. It's called depreciation value. So yeah, so when it depreciates, you don't got to sell it because you don't own it. So yeah, I mean, that's very practical in terms of like, it's like, I love it when someone's rich and they also know how to spend their money correctly. Like they're not blowing it off on dumb shit. And if they are, they're leasing it, they're renting it. They don't even own it. So, you know, they're renting private jets, they're renting houses, they're renting cars and shit. But yeah, but like, so like, yeah, I was watching his videos and subscribed to his channel, and he seemed like he was about that shit. Like he knew what the fuck he was talking about. So I said, well, I don't give a fuck about what all these other people are saying.
Either I just got a donation or a subscriber. I can't fucking see what's on my screen right now. I have these alerts up, so I heard it, but I didn't.
Oh my god, bro.
Damn, Jay, you ain't getting money already?
Listen, yeah, bro, I'm never getting money. What are you talking about? I'm giving money away.
Cody Ko, so that Cody Ko guy, I remember he did that video. It was like, oh fuck Ty Lopez or whatever, and I like Cody Ko's videos.
That's my nigga, Cody Ko.
Yeah, I like Cody Ko's videos, but I was like, I'm sorry, but in this case, I have to disagree with him because I looked at his videos and I think he's fine. And then what happens? Cody Ko shows up at Ty Lopez's house. They do a feature. Now they're all the best of friends. And then so who else was the one talking shit about Ty Lopez? H3H3. I mean,
bro.
Hey, I fuck with H3. I fuck with Ethan and Eli. I love their videos. I think they're awesome. I agree with them most of the time. But with their shit about talking about how Ty Lopez was fake as fuck, I was like, I'm sorry, I have to disagree. What happens? Fucking invites Ethan to his house. Now H3H3 so clearly, I mean, once again, Jay has to be my witness because obviously I'm sure I made a video saying.
Hey, nigga, I don't snitch. I don't tell nobody nothing on. I don't tell the police nothing, bro. I can't be nobody witness. I'm sorry. And then what happens after now everybody was talking shit about Ty Lopez, and now it's suddenly now that he's accepted into the internet community. Now what is it that you see whenever you go on YouTube? All these social marketing niggas with their fucking videos ripping off Ty Lopez. Let's be real though. Gary V was first. I'm just telling people Gary V was first.
Shove ads down your throat the way Ty Lopez did though. I mean, it's annoying, but it's effective. You have to commend him for that. But now I'm seeing all these other. Have you seen a few of these other ads, like these other people doing the same thing?
I saw that black guy that actually, because I have my ads turned off for my ad block turned off for some people, and I saw this black guy who was just like, "Hey, I need your attention. I paid a lot of money for this ad.
I need your attention."
I was like, "What the fuck?"
So there's that guy, and then you see the one where the guy fucking just like quote steals his friend's Lamborghini and drives off with it. Have you seen that one? I'm like, y'all niggas need to sit down. Like, it'd be one thing if you try to like, if you saw what Ty Lopez did and then tried to like imitate it, but like, or like as we like to say, plunder. Like, you know, don't just rip it off. Like, take elements like from what worked about it and then make your own thing. But they just it's so blatantly ripped off. I'm like, you didn't even try. Like, so it's like, y'all niggas no. Like. It's like when Ty Lopez did it, I fell for it. It worked, but now it's just like I got the game. Like that's why it's just like how it's funny too. Like at the highest levels, you know, YouTubers will be complaining about like they'll get popping, they'll get big. Like how like when Afro got big off of Storm 4, all these other YouTubers try to copy his strategies and his tags and his styles and shit, and everybody copy. Like how YouTubers will complain about people like they'll get popping and someone just rip their shit off. Fucking these people are millionaires. They do the same shit. Just rip each other's shit off. There is no cap. There is no cap to this game. Like, no matter how much money you got, you still trying to plunder other niggas' shit.
Shit, bro, you can never have too much money.
Yeah, so
fact, bro.
That is fucking funny though, man.
Like, you could never have too much ass, yo.
I mean, I'm no exception. I'd be ripping other people off too, but I don't consider ripping other people off. I try to be graceful about it. You know, I try to be slick with it. Like, if I do it, it's as a joke, or like I try to like at least have some level of like obscurity to where, I mean, people will still sometimes look at my bit. But you know what's funny too? Every time where I was actively like consciously copying somebody else's tactics and kind of like trying to mix it and match it with my own stuff, no one ever notices. But when I have no attempts at copying anybody, suddenly you're ripping off Etika, you're ripping off C-Reacts. People who at the time when they mentioned those, I didn't know who the fuck they were. So how can I rip off somebody I've never even seen before? Now I know who they are, and once I found their videos and looked, I was like, I'm like legitimately looking. I don't see.
All I know is niggas in other niggas' comment section talking about you copy JustJaySama. That's it. That's all I give a shit about. I don't give a fuck what anybody say. Oh, you copied this person. Who?
And I think I said this in a video a couple days ago, but like, how is it that the only people I copy are black people? Like, so am I copying them by being black? And then they'll be like, oh, you're just playing the race card. I'm like, nah, I mean, all the people you compared to me are black.
Hey,
like,
that's a pretty powerful card, bro.
Yeah, so what is it about them that they had these people that happen to be black that happens to I be copying them, but I'm not copying the white people? Like, what's that all about? And what it is, and because I get these comments all the time, it's like, oh, you look like this black guy. Like, all black people look the same, so you're copying this other black guy that looks like you. You guys got the same haircut and you wearing the same T-shirt on the same day. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Hey, that's why I wear T-shirts that nobody else has.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
I have all my T-shirts custom made, bro. Man, you copied somebody's T-shirt. Oh, you mean I sold that T-shirt to him?
Yeah, Phil DeFranco's vlog. I didn't even realize how poppin' that it is in fucking. Yeah, that's where the money's at. Fucking T-shirts and shit. That's what I need to be doing. I need to.
You stole my health pack, you bitch.
Oh, my bad. I feel like it's one of those things where like you have to hit a certain cap though for certain things to work. Like, I feel like if I was trying to be like sell shirts, like I'd be seeing people with like 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, even 100K subs trying to like market T-shirts. No one wants your fucking gay ass shirt. Like, and the other thing too is that like usually when I see someone in the usually when I see someone with a shirt, it's just a shirt of like their logo or whatever. I'm like, why would somebody want some random shirt with your name on it? Like, I would want some shirt that's like ambiguous, that like I can wear and it's not just like me dick riding some other nigga. Like, I don't want some other nigga's name on my shirt. Like, I wouldn't give somebody some shirt this is heavily controlled on. I mean, if you want that, that's great, but I'm not trying to like wear some shirt with fucking I'm not trying to walk around. Oh, I got a PewDiePie brofist on my. I mean, well, maybe he's kind of bigger, so I guess that's more recognizable.
Bigger, like, he's biggest, my nigga.
He's the
you don't get no bigger,
bro. PewDiePie,
yeah, whatever. But I mean,
Lord, bro, that man owns YouTube.
Nobody I'm not gonna walk around with a Dashy T-shirt on. Like,
you gotta relax. You don't own YouTube.
I wish you owned YouTube.
50 mil, bro. Let me explain.
Niggas would actually be making money.
Nah,
niggas will actually stop complaining.
Did you watch that Phil DeFranco video where like basically Anna kind of is like a YouTube CEO essentially? She's like she's like on the board of some group that talks to YouTube.
She's the type of chick that'll run fucking Screenwriters Guild or some shit like that. Like,
nah, but that dude,
you make it sound like it's a fucking World of Warcraft organization. Oh, I'm part of the Screenwriters Guild. My fucking screenwriting is 99.
That's basically what it is. Like,
yeah. Nah, that dude PewDiePie makes so money off of YouTube that he got his.
No, he doesn't. He has a lot of subs, but he doesn't even make that much, to be honest. Like,
no,
because this guy fucking doesn't. Like, he doesn't get like
not like solely from YouTube. Like, he's got partnerships, yeah.
But for the amount of subs he has, he doesn't really get that many. He doesn't really get that many views, that much monetization. Another thing you have to take into consideration: AdSense is literally chump change. You don't make a lot off of AdSense. So just because someone has millions of views doesn't mean they're making millions of dollars. So that's why like a lot of these people, like Phil DeFranco, probably makes way more than PewDiePie, because Phil DeFranco actually markets his channel and he like fucking. Like he has his foot in different doors and stuff like that. That's what I'm trying to do. Like I'm trying to build
PewDiePie's got mad deals, right?
Around it,
you see like how he almost had
mad deals he don't take. Like, when's the last time you seen him make a video sponsored by whatever? I bet all kinds of people be sending him free shit, asking him to sponsor. I've never seen him sponsor anything. Now with all this shit with him, and whatever shit he did have is gone now because of all the shit all the Wall Street Journal roasted him with. So
yeah, no,
PewDiePie's never really been a businessman.
Cosmin,
and that doesn't mean that every YouTuber has to be a businessman though. Like, some people are just out having fun. They're not trying to get rich and shit. So that also depends on the person. Like,
this man has
I'm trying to be rich in happiness, bro.
Wait. This man has so much money. What happened to that whole article about him making his own network though?
Nah, that was only
we don't have that much money. So
that's what I'm saying. Nigga full of shit. Because what happened to this whole article about him having his own network?
I mean, PewDiePie's never said he has so much money. People that's just a stigma people have because he has a lot of subs. He has the most subscribers.
What's it called? Last thing.
Like,
Wall Street
I think the most earning channel is that fucking nigga opening toys or some shit.
Yeah, it's that
there's a lot of niggas opening toys.
Heavenly really overanalyzing this shit. I'm not overanalyzing. Just the rest of the world is underanalyzing. Look, people be talking about overanalyzing, taking things too seriously. Those are broke niggas.
That's the way the world works, bro.
I won't say that people who have more subs are right, but people who have more money, I'm not saying they're right, but maybe you should listen to them because they clearly got something figured out that you don't. So, like, I do hate that argument though. Well, this guy's more subs than Heavenly, so clearly he's right. Like, it's an opinion, nigga. Calm down.
Like, dog.
So
research.
But I mean, if it's just like, but if it's someone's talking about like a business strategy that they're trying to tell you, and they have more subs, and you're like, no, that's not how you do it. Like, and they, it's like, what experience do you have? Like, what's your resume? How am I supposed to agree with you? Like, in that case, then yeah. But if it's like, oh no, clearly because this YouTuber, I just spit on my arm. Clearly because YouTubers say this YouTuber has more subs than you, and he says Goku can beat Superman, that means he's right. I don't know about all that. So.
Bro, that's an anime fiction battle. I don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah. Oh my god. Don't even get me started. I've already said my piece about that.
All right.
Shit.
Well, since we got it started on this conversation, let's talk about this week's Dragon Ball Super. Yeah.
No, I knew it.
I didn't even watch it. I haven't even watched it yet.
You didn't even watch it?
You can talk about it, though.
It's like 3 minutes long, bro. It's a 3-minute episode.
It's a 3-minute long episode.
I didn't give a shit either, but because I have Crunchyroll Premium, thanks to Heavenly, sponsored by Heavenly Controller.
Whoa. It's the opening, the recap, and the outro. That's the whole episode.
Yeah, it really is. Like, it was just bullshit. Like, this whole show.
Jay, you don't watch anime, though.
Shut the fuck up. I don't watch anime. I watch cartoons. All right? Don't you ever disrespect me, bro. What the fuck? Anyway, I started watching more and more because my Crunchyroll is sponsored by Heavenly Controller, so you know I don't.
Yeah, everybody enter code Heavenly for promo free. Actually, I probably do have a code on there somewhere that I could. I think it only works for like one person. Whatever. I've signed up for that Crunchyroll ambassador shit, and they never respond. They never respond.
That's because you're not an Asian girl. That's why.
I see these fucking,
you see
like,
Raina Scully out here getting this money, bro?
No. I see like these black niggas with like 5K subs with fucking Crunchyroll ambassador shit. So that,
that's like having a Play Asia sponsorship. Like everybody got one of those. All you have to do is ask for it. Like nobody give a fuck that you give me 10 cents off of my fucking Play Asia purchase.
Here's the thing though. I don't even really like that was like when I was trying to get that shit. That was like before, but I don't even be trying to get that shit because like just because you get a sponsorship, you only get like. Those are those kind of things you get paid per.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get paid. I'm not trying to get paid.
They fixed May, Jay.
Yeah, I know they fixed her today. I'm not trying to get paid per click. Like that shit is stupid. It's a fucking gimmick. I don't
it works if you're a big channel. It works if you're a big channel, but if you're like 100K and below, like no one's clicking on your shit. Like so, I will make a whole video telling people to click on some shit and get no clicks. So if that's the case, that's how I know how many people don't be clicking on links. So when people be making a big deal about links, I mean, I think unless
people don't be looking in the description section either.
Yeah, like for those of you who complain about, I mean, once again, that's my fault. I'd be forgetting. But for those people who are complaining about me not linking like songs in the outro, that is just me forgetting. But still, like you'll still get people asking where the song is, even if I link it. So it don't change anything. Like, but
nobody ever looks smart.
Nah, niggas be smarter. They be listening to the song.
Yeah, they be whipping out that Spotify and then Shazam and then be
like this nigga Heavenly think he's slick because he got the simple and clean remix.
Oh shit, Heavenly, you got the juice? I got you, fam.
Listen, if you don't know what the song is by listening to it, you didn't deserve to know the song. Like you ain't in it. You ain't.
Yo, what's up, Lucid?
Nobody's ever sent me a song link before. I've always found it myself.
This week's episode of Dragon Ball Super was garbage, just like last week's and the week before that, and basically all 85 weeks before now. None of it makes any sense. The continuity is still broken. Like it's just pointless to watch this fucking show. Honestly, just truly. Now, the show that I did want to talk about is Attack on Motherfucking Titan. That shit was lit out the wazoo, bro.
That show's gonna make me fucking like.
I was pleasantly surprised, and as somebody who does not read the manga, I enjoyed what the spoilers that I have gotten. I think it was Vale who gave me like some spoilers to what happens like later on. That'll probably happen in like a season 3, but. That shit got me hooked on Attack on Titan, so this next episode is just shrouded in mystery, and the shit that they decided to reveal is still kind of just like suspicious. Just like, what the fuck is this priest nigga? Like how come they just locked this motherfucker's head off, bro? And then the shit between the Titans and the wall, man, that shit is just crazy, bro. Like there's just so many questions, and every time we get a new answer, it's just like, but why though? Like we get even more questions, so. you know, if you guys aren't watching Attack on Titan, you need to drop that Dragon Ball Super bullshit and pick that up.
Yeah, but if you got a bad heart, don't watch Attack on Titan. That's just gonna fuck you, give you a fucking heart attack.
If you're not pure, you can't watch Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan. If
you're not pure, what the fuck?
That's
kind of
a little...
If you're not pure,
if you're not a pure Saiyan, you can't watch Attack on Titan. Get the fuck out of here.
Nigga, I look at Attack on Titan. Every time somebody got killed, I just laugh at it.
Nah, like the
when
first time I saw
when
it, I
niggas
was
is
like,
getting
bro.
their crotch eaten out by a fucking giant 50
It's kind of hard to be horrified by a nigga getting eaten by a Titan when they look like a Care Bear. Like, they be having these big ass fucking My Little Pony eyes and shit, like smiling, love me, and then they bite your hand off and shit. You can't not laugh at that shit. Like,
nah, bro, remember season 2, episode 1, they had a Bigfoot come down and start talking to my boy, and after that he walked away, my boy got eaten up by like...
Oh yeah, that King Kong nigga, yeah, Great Ape Saiyan and shit.
He came down, he's like, so you can talk? Oh, I know you can talk now. Yeah, like, bro.
Why didn't they talk last season? Now they got 26 episodes having nigga talking and nobody ever fucking talk.
Oh my god, it took them 4 years to get one dude to start talking. That's crazy. Like, bro.
Hey man, that's just the way the show develops, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
That's just the way
now niggas' parents getting turned into Titans. Titans is like the Ebola.
It's lit. It's not like in Dragon Ball Super where Dende gets 3 inches taller in a span of 1 year, but Goten and
Trunks don't grow at all.
They don't grow after being in the hyperbolic time chamber too. So you know, whatever.
That is true. Like Gohan fucking
small.
You know what? That must be one of the side effects of having kids when you were saying like the puberty just don't ever kick in. Like,
or just having a retarded dad. Like, shoot, this man
having
Goku
a retarded dad.
No, I mean, Goku's slow, mentally retarded. Like, it makes me mad, dog.
It's okay. I understand. Goku was really small for a long period of time before he got taller. So, but he had to get his ass kicked by a green guy first. So you know.
Yeah, if you're watching Dragon Ball, there was no like Teen Goku. He was a kid for like 300 episodes, and then episode.
Then all of a sudden he was 7 feet tall out of nowhere. And it's like, who the fuck is this?
That is true. That is true.
Goku is the tallest motherfucker. I think people don't realize that. When you see him next to Vegeta, well, then Vegeta's just short as fuck.
Vegeta's 5'8", so he's normal. He's normal size.
That's true. So really, we shouldn't expect Trunks to grow because even though we saw in Future Trunks, that was an alternate timeline. So we never seen Vegeta in Trunks' timeline.
This Dragon Ball Super's version of Trunks never actually does grow any taller. He stays a midget forever. And
wait.
That's why Dragon Ball GT is lit. So
since GT isn't considered canon, for all we know, Trunks ain't ever grown. Because we see we never seen Vegeta from Future Trunks' timeline. For all we know, that Vegeta was tall, but the Vegeta in our timeline is short as fuck. So
he's only tall when he transforms
you never know, man.
4. That's it.
So we can't expect Trunks to be tall. Yeah, he's probably just gonna be a midget ass because Vegeta was only I remember in the Saiyan Saga, Vegeta was up to Nappa's kneecaps and shit. So yeah, he's a short ass motherfucker. So
it was Nappa's thigh, not his kneecap. You stupid idiot.
And he was still an adult.
It was his shin, my nigga.
Yeah, it wasn't his shin. He's not a midget. He's just a tiny person. Get it right.
I think Trunks was always taller than Vegeta.
Yo, no.
Yeah, but that was Future Trunks though.
No, all right. You look at the Android Saga, jacking him up.
Yeah, that was Future Trunks, my nigga. From an alternate timeline. That's what I'm saying.
If
our current timeline Trunks, he's short ass bitch.
If Trunks is ever taller than Vegeta, Vegeta's gonna run his fate off the spot. I know Vegeta is, bro. Like, Vegeta will be tight.
It's not. All Future Trunks gotta do is go Ultra Super Saiyan.
Vegeta.
Oh yeah.
Moving away from that cartoon bullshit. Who's y'all listen to that new Kendrick album?
Bro, yes.
I don't get it. I guess I'm just not a Kendrick acolyte, so I'm too busy praising Nightshing. So
heavily. Wait, so you never heavily. So you never saw sandwiches at Grandma House?
What? I didn't hear. I heard Akuna Matata, Shing Bai Boya. I didn't hear fucking whatever.
Kumbaya, my lord.
Kumbaya, my lord. Yeah, that's what I heard.
I guess you ain't serving sandwiches.
I'm trying to figure out what you were saying, Eternal. I couldn't.
Yeah, I guess we'll never know what the fuck you said. I heard Akuna Matata, and then you cut out.
Yeah,
so
I don't know what the fuck you were saying, bro.
No, man, I said serving sandwiches, bro.
What about sandwiches?
All right, so, anyways, he's saying fuck shit. Okay, so yeah, the Kendrick Lamar album, I listened to it. I mean, it was dope, but it wasn't like the second coming of Jesus, like people making it sound like. It was just whatever.
Yeah.
I think it's better than the alternatives though, because I do think it's better than Drake's album. And
It is.
all the other rappers out there are just garbage anyway. So
I mean, and like I remember, like I guess it just depends on the opinions of people, because I remember like I was telling like what was the previous album of Drake's that came out? Whenever he had a new album come out like last year or something like that.
Views.
Yeah, and then I remember when it came out, I was talking to Shino about it, and he was like, "Oh, it's amazing," and I'm like, "I don't get it. He's just all up in his feelings and shit." But he was like, "Oh, it's amazing." I'm like, "Okay, well, I guess it's just not my thing," because when I be listening to Drake, it's like, "Ha ha, feelings." I'm like, I don't give a shit. Like, I've been trying to listen to raps with people talking about I'm getting bitches fucking money, taking your mom's ass. I'm like, yeah.
That's Playboy Cardi. That's Playboy Cardi and Lil Uzi Vert. That's not like that's.
Yeah, but I sit at the same time though. I don't want to be them
for the culture though. For the culture,
I don't want to hear that shit. I want to be
able.
Listen, I want them to both rap about real nigga shit and speak in English at the same time. None of this fucking like.
That's not possible.
What are you talking about? Big Sean does it.
That's why I listen to Big Sean.
Big Sean's fucking immaculate, bro. He's out here destroying the game.
No, I'm not trying to listen to this. I'm not trying to listen to this.
How you gonna say Big Sean don't count? He's a perfect example to the argument.
Because he's too good. Big Sean don't count.
Oh, because he's too good. So because I played Exodia, I'm not allowed to play? Fuck you. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Shut up with your forbidden card.
Big Sean is Exodia.
Y'all niggas over here, fucking new rappers is fucking 5Ds and Zexel, fucking Kendrick and Big Sean are in that fucking Battle City finals, my nigga. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Big Sean, I want to ask you a question. What do you think is better?
I'm not trying to listen to all this heebie-jeebie little yachty bullshit.
Detroit's better or Dark Sky Paradise?
Who?
Detroit or Dark Sky Paradise?
I don't know who either of those niggas are.
They're by Big Sean. There's projects. Detroit.
Oh! I thought you were talking about like I'm like, who the fuck is that? Lil Yachty's cousin, nigga? I don't know who the fuck that is. Like,
I don't really care for Big Sean's new album though.
Who the fuck is Lil Yachty?
I don't really care for Big Sean's new album though. Like once again, like it sounds like more of this feelings. That's what Big Sean's album was. All these new albums, that's all they be talking about. They just be like, all
hey,
their
bro,
feelings.
2017 is the year of feelings, man.
Right.
I mean, they must have all got left by the same bitch or something.
If you don't want feelings, bro, listen to 21
There's too many hoes out here now calling them. They're no longer calling themselves hoes. They call themselves savages now. Okay, that's what women are out here doing, and they just breaking hearts of good men and just turning.
Oh yeah, fucking Logic. Yeah, Logic's my nigga too. I'm waiting for that new album. What's it called? Is fuck everybody.
See, I'm not up on Logic yet. The first time I heard Logic was probably a few weeks ago when he was on Gary V's show. That's the only time I've ever.
Yeah, what I like about Logic is like Logic's just straight up realized goon. Like this guy, like especially when I found his YouTube channel, like he be playing video games, watching anime and shit, and like fucking like vlogging and stuff, and just doing like normal nigga shit. He's not up on this fucking pedestal that some of these rappers they think they like fucking need to be worshipped and shit. Meanwhile, they going bankrupt because nobody gives a fuck about them. Like so.
Like Logic's a mad good rapper, but the thing is, he's so boosted to everyone. Like everyone like makes him out to be like he's really good with like Logic's the next Eminem. Eminem is amazing. I'm like, yo,
next Eminem. Wait. How come he got to be Eminem just because he's white?
Yes, that's what all white.
That should be pissing me off, and that's the thing that people say. That's the thing people do rap all the time. Like, why do you gotta be the next Logic? Why can't he just be the next? I mean, why you gotta be the next Eminem? Why can't he just be the next Logic? Why always gotta be compared to somebody else? Like, I'm trying to surpass niggas. I'm not trying to be compared to everybody else.
That's how the hip hop culture is.
I mean, that's not even the hip hop culture. They just drive it into the ground. That's just literally just human nature. Everybody trying to compare shit, like,
bro.
Trying to compare movies to other movies, trying to compare games to other games, trying to compare rappers to other rappers, trying to compare YouTubers to other YouTubers, anime to other anime. Like, why can't it be its own thing? Like, why is everything got to be? Because that's the thing. You always all up in the past, and then you never get new shit.
Because new coons are worse than old coons. That's why.
Exactly. I think it's a generational thing. Like for us, we're gonna be like, oh man, remember back in the day, Cowboy Bebop, classic, Ghost in the Shell. All this shit is just a bunch of Sword Art Online ripoffs, and now people in the people in the next generation,
gonna be like Dragon Ball Super was the classic.
Dragon Ball Super was a classic, man. The animation used to be hand drawn. That's when everything's gonna be in CG and shit.
Remember those Sharpie details that they drew in?
I don't remember when everything was dark, man. Remember when they like?
That's terrible.
They had that quality 8th grade education level animation, man.
I know, that's weird. Oh, geez.
Yeah, those are the good old days. Sword Art Online, what a classic, man.
I don't want to get old.
Oh, that's what my fear is, though. That's my fear is that animation is everything's gonna be looking like Final Fantasy cutscenes and shit, and everything's just gonna be computer
We were
generated.
talking about that today. Like,
No.
Yeah.
it's gonna get to a
is what I
point
was telling
eventually
Jay.
where we look back at like Advent Children. They'd be like, look at this shit animation. Like
Because like whenever they do CG animation, it looks dope at the time, but then when you look back at it, like it looks like PS2 graphics. So CG doesn't age well, whereas hand-drawn animation is timeless. So yeah, you're gonna be looking at fucking like, because I was talking about to Jay earlier today how like when I was watching Zoids as a kid, that was the littest shit I'd ever seen. But now when I look back, I'm like, oh, what the fuck is this? So if that's exactly what it's going to be. You're gonna have this fucking CG animation takeover, and then you're gonna look at it 20 years after the fact, and it's all gonna look like trash. Nobody's gonna want to watch that shit no more. I mean, unless they're just in the shitty PS2 graphics, or actually not. Can you imagine? There's gonna be a day and age where like, look at those peasant GTX Titan graphics. Like,
oh no,
man.
Oh god,
man,
I'm hurt already.
Shit.
I'm hurt.
They used to call these ultra settings. These are low settings now. Like nowadays, the shit popping up on the screen. I'm actually afraid. Hey, you know what? I'm not afraid. That's gonna save humanity. You know what's gonna save humanity, Jay?
Me.
Maybe. But what's gonna save humanity is when graphics get so real where you don't even gotta leave your house no more. You can fucking Sword Art Online full dive, go into virtual reality and shit. You can just order sex bots online. It's going to fix the birth rate, my nigga.
Let me present an interesting question.
Nobody's gonna go out fucking bitches no more because they can just get that shit Amazon Prime shipped to their house and shit.
Let me ask you a question.
It's already happening.
Let me ask you a question. Oh yeah, you remember that Scarlett Johansson sex doll that guy made?
Yeah.
Bro, that shit was so lifelike.
Wait. Can someone give me a link to that doll, please?
You never seen it?
Why you gonna put in your pre-order, my nigga?
It looks like a combination of.
I've got my debit card right
Johansson
here. What is
and,
popping? What is popping, bro? I got my debit card right here. Don't play with me.
That shit gonna be like 5.
Bro, you don't got enough credit on that debit card to afford a sex bot.
Bro,
that shit gonna be like 5 G's, dude. Because just looking at sex dolls now, them shits go for like $300. Like. That's just for the low end ones. That's not even for like the high tier ones that be moving and shit.
Yeah, those are those sex bots that are in the uncanny valley. And
you're looking at spending like $1,000 for a fucking sex doll, bro.
Thousands, plural, like
thousands.
That's money. That is money well spent, my.
Listen, bro, just get yourself a torque bud and call it a day, okay?
Ooh,
wait, those exist? What?
Yeah. They're like it's like just the chick's ass, like, and you just stick your dick in it and you're good to go, like.
So. Chill, B. Nah, B.
That could be fun for an hour.
So I'm just interested to find out, like, would most girls consider it cheating if you had a sex cyborg? Like, if you're dating a girl or like you're married or something, would they consider it cheating if you had sex with your cyborg?
Yeah,
I think no. I would think no unless the bot is
thinking about fucking sex bots.
Does it better
than that's not.
Hey, listen, nigga, sex bots is a prominent portion of society that I'm interested in. Okay.
Nah, B.
If the bot does it better than your girl, then yes, it's cheating. If not, then no.
That bot's a thought, bro.
I mean, of course it does it better. That's like trying to compete with a dildo. That should be going at fucking like 40 miles an hour and shit. You can't compete with that.
Light speed, my nigga. Light speed orgasm. You can't keep up with that shit.
The fucking recoil on that bitch, and it never get tired. So until run out of battery. But if you keep that shit plugged in the wall, then you good.
Nah, B.
Is that all you gonna say is nah B the whole time?
Yeah, you about to get muted. I ain't trying to hear no coonery here. Like I told you, I warned you. Like,
what's up, brother Lucid? You came in here actually.
Nah, B.
Why my man's Heavenly act like I care about him muting me though? You disrespect.
I don't have you muted. You don't even say.
You mute me, bro.
You're not even muted. I can fucking hear your ass. You haven't fucking said nothing. What are you talking about?
You just threatened me with getting muted, like it was gonna bother me or something.
I didn't mute you. What the fuck are you talking about?
I didn't say you did. I said you threatened me with it. Do you understand what the word threaten mean, nigga?
Threatening you? I didn't threaten you with muting either. What conversation is this? I wasn't around for this.
I just heard you. You said you about to get muted instead of saying nah, B. I just heard you.
You said that's how you get muted? What?
Nah, I don't know. I don't remember
I would have told you that too. Shit. The fuck?
That makes sense.
You're talking about the people who just joined.
Oh, you the one saying that fuckery? Oh yeah, then I mute your ass. Yeah, fuck you, bitch.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about that, nigga.
Nah, B.
Anyway, you talk too motherfucking much. Come out sometimes, boy.
Nah, I'll mute your ass. I'll fucking server mute man. You won't be able to tell niggas that you don't care because nobody will hear you. So get the fuck out of here.
The roasting session.
You'll be the only one person. You little punk motherfucker. I don't give a shit about you.
Listen, well, this is my Discord. You go and your imaginary friends in your Discord, nigga. You got you good, bro.
You act like I be in this.
Okay, man.
Yeah, eat that nigga ass.
I don't need somebody coming in here talking about trying to spout these little Uzi verdicts and shit, talking about Nabi.
Start heavenly bleed.
Tell them how you really feel.
Yeah, you say that till you get kicked out, then you message me heavily. I was just playing. I'm your friend, so yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Yo, listen to Kendrick Lamar, man. Come on, kid. You know just play with me, bro.
Hey, yeah. Eat that nigga ass.
I ain't that fucked up. I ain't trying to get niggas donated to my Patreon to get back in my Discord. I'm good.
Yo, man, put a biscuit in that nigga's ass to eat it, bro.
You ain't getting nothing.
Put honey on that nigga shit.
What the fuck? Talk about donating your Patreon to get back into the Discord.
You clearly care a lot because you still talking.
Hey, it's okay. Hold on. Time out. It's okay. Anybody can get a link to the Discord as long as you donate to JustJaySama's Patreon.
How much?
$1.
I gonna do it right now.
We broke out here.
No,
you already know.
That's in the. Yeah, Jay trying to pay you to talk to him.
And Jay over here by same plug.
Bro, I'm trying to get 2 tacos at Jack in the Box, bro. Y'all niggas think I'm playing around.
Nah, you trying to get those. You need to get those premium tacos, like $30 for a taco that like a bite. I don't understand. People
I don't get those tacos
anymore, man. Dog, where are you eating at?
Yeah, people be paying $30 for like a bite-sized taco and shit. I don't get that.
Where
like,
are you?
I don't know no taco that is that good. I don't know no food that is that good. I wouldn't get a drumstick for $30.
In California, minimum wage just went up to $15. You realize that, right?
Stop.
So you realize that when minimum wage goes up, everything else goes up at the same price.
It's called inflation.
So the entire economy. Yeah, like. Fucking people that complain about the minimum wage don't even know how the economy works.
Like,
the,
out here.
I
remember
raising
when I was
the minimum
wage
literally doesn't
wage,
do jack shit.
And that shit
was $7.25. The minimum wage is the minimum wage has been like $6 at one point. They keep raising the minimum wage, and you know what? And people keep saying it needs to be raised more. You know why? Maybe when they raise the minimum wage, they raise the price of everything. Remember when a Subway $5 foot long? It's like $5.50 for a 6-inch now. And that wasn't even that long ago. So
bro, they got rid of the $5 foot long.
How much you
Stop lying.
Let me tell you, bro. First, what they did is they were like, okay, $5 foot longs only on Tuesdays, right?
Lie again.
Then after that, they changed it, so now it's $6 foot longs on Tuesdays. But the thing is, it's not $6, bro. Like you get there, and like your $6 foot long turns into like $7.50. Like, bro,
it's $8 for California state tax. Shut up.
I did that shit too. They had like their $6 combo, whatever. And then I showed up to get that.
The $6 a day stupid sub, 6-inch, $6 retarded garbage.
Oh, that's without taxes and deductions and fees.
You
gotta pay the cashier. You gotta pay the nigga that made it.
You got a delivery fee. Well, like, what you mean a delivery fee? I'm right here in the store. Yeah, we delivered it to you right here. Like,
you're taking an oxygen. You're taking an oxygen.
For our premium Subway membership, then you get a discount on delivery fees. Like.
Would you also like to sign up for our Power Up Rewards card while you're here?
Don't even, dude.
Just so I can get cents for peace.
Hey guys, welcome to GameStop, where the more you trade, the more you save.
You got niggas at Subway saying that. Welcome to GameStop. I mean,
I used to. You know what? I used to be so traumatized by that shit. Like after I stopped working for them, man. Like
I would wake up in a cold beat of sweat, and get all paranoid.
I'm like, no, the more you trade, the more you save. Like
the more you trade, the more you save. Please don't fire me.
In the middle of the night, dude, I just wake up and just scream that shit, dude. Or I answer my own phone, like thank you for calling GameStop. Shit. Like I'd be answering my own fucking personal calls like that. Man.
Like, Jay, nigga, what? I was just gonna ask you what you want on your sandwich. The fuck?
You okay? Nah, man, I'm not getting hours lately, bro.
Crazy.
They got your boy out here on welfare with a working at GameStop, working at 3 different stores just to get 12 hours a week, man. Come on.
Damn, bro.
Wild.
I know. Look, I looked it up just out of curiosity. I looked it up. I was like, I wonder if I'm making minimum wage yet. And I looked up what minimum wage was on Google and shit. But the thing that they fucked up, though, is that they make it sound like people getting them out of hours to be working 40 hours a week at part-time minimum wage or whatever, or full-time minimum wage. Like, no, it don't work that way. Minimum, first of all, if you have a full-time job, it's not minimum wage.
Most likely, if you have a full-time job, you're making more than minimum wage anyway. Minimum wage is only for part-time. Like, I've never seen a job that was 40 hours a week.
There's no such thing as a full-time minimum wage job, and if there is, you need to quit that job. You can rip the fuck off. You need to ask for a raise. But, yeah, so... Like, okay, yeah, if you were working who the fuck, oh my god, who would do that to themselves? But anyways, yeah, sure.
Niggas who make bad decisions, duh.
if you work a full-time, part-time job and you get 40 hours a week, then yeah, you're making bank. But nobody's getting that. Like for me, when I was working part-time, I only got like 25 hours a week or something like that. And so that was about it. And that was if I was lucky, like 25, 30 hours. So yeah, I mean, nobody out here getting that amount of hours.
Lucky is working 6 hours a week at GameStop, bro.
I don't know where they're getting their stats from or whatever the fuck. So I need to fucking charge my phone. Where's my charger?
Shout out to all the GameStop employees that are still enslaved by the overpower that is GameStop.
Bro, GameStop is such coonery. I can't take it, bro.
It's reverse coonery.
Hey, bro, GameStop is the next Blockbuster. Them shits are their time is limited.
Oh, so that shit for the die soon. Okay, bet.
Gamefly need to hop on the streaming service and become the new Netflix gaming style because. Oh no, that's Redbox right now.
Yeah,
but Redbox got a limited stock though.
But
Redbox
you can't even do that very well because most people don't have fast enough internet to stream a whole video game, let alone stream shit.
Yeah. I remember they had all these like beta sites. Like I remember, have you ever heard of Utomic, Jay?
Yeah.
So Utomic, I remember I signed
Southern
up for
California's
the Utomic
premium service for playing games that you don't own. For
I signed up for the
$5.99 a month.
Utomic beta. Yeah, I know it's still in beta because I think I still have a beta membership, a closed beta membership for free, but it's still in beta. That was like 2 years ago when I signed up for that. You know when I signed up for it, Jay? When MWN made a video on it about Utomic and like he talked to the people and everything, like, oh yeah, this is what we got, whatever. I'm like, oh cool, let me sign up for this. They got free games and shit. And they're like, I remember the game that they advertised, their like golden jewel was they had Darksiders 2. They're like, yeah, you can play Darksiders 2, you can stream it. I'm like, all right, cool. I looked on Utomic, like, I think I uninstalled it like a couple months ago. I looked at that shit, all right, let's see, we got some new games. They still got Darksiders 2 on their front page. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Like, they still haven't changed nothing.
Hey, they better be careful, man. That Darksiders 3 is on its way. They
gave up on that shit. But like, yeah, their library was trash. Like, but yeah, so far I've yet to see who's fucking shaving on their freaking mic. Go to push the talk, bro. No one wants to hear that.
That's nasty. Oh, me? No, yeah. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. No, I started scratching the back of my
I like how he commented. He's like, that's nasty. Oh, that's me? Never mind.
Well,
he's just like, man, I think we should give him a second chance. Like,
no disrespect.
Your fucking mic is loud as fuck then, or you got that shit all up in your hair. But lost my train of thought. What was I talking about?
I'm adjust it, sir. We gonna worry about my fro.
All right, nobody give a fuck no more. That conversation's over. What we talking about? Jay? I forgot.
Shut up, nigga.
I give a fuck.
Do you?
No, I don't.
Oh, I'm about to say.
You just hurt my soul, nigga.
You're welcome.
All right, whatever.
You have a soul? How do you get one of those? You have to.
You buy it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, GameFly is shit though. GameFly. I mean, they send you the discs and shit. I guess.
Oh, is GameFly still active?
Yeah.
I didn't know they still exist.
Certain areas.
They tried that fucking like they used to have unlimited PC downloads, but then they stopped because they realized how much that was a rip off of themselves. Because so basically
was doing like, that Naruto Online shit where they was giving niggas shit away for free. Like.
No, it was like because when GameFly first came out, people were mainly gaming on consoles. So basically, they just gave like games on PC. You just rented them and then you just get to keep them like they were free. And then, but now everybody going on PC and they just giving all these niggas free games. And like, ooh, you know what? I'm taking that back. Like, so.
Oh my god, crazy.
Yeah, that's not okay.
Speaking of games, you guys see that Shinobi Strikers, bro?
You really want to talk about this? This is I forget y'all anime people. I forgot, man. I'm sorry.
That game was, I know. We talking about real nigga shit, and then all of a sudden,
by the way, shout out to Stormy Renshaw for losing that bet with me last week, and he has to buy me Shinobi Strikers. So I can't wait to put that game on eBay.
Like,
yeah. Look. This is my
look. Okay, look. It looks like a PS2 game. Story's over. All right, next story.
Yeah,
okay, what?
There you go. If you can't.
All right, say your 2 cents. Get it out of your system so you don't gotta talk about it no more.
No, I was just gonna say, no, it looks kind of cool. I mean, like.
Wow, yeah, you definitely. Nope.
Yeah,
sorry. Gotta kick you out for that.
No, let him. He's the voice because people like to say, "Oh, I don't be listening to other people's opinions," because like a lot of people do.
I don't listen to other people's opinions. I don't need to hear this nigga.
He's the voice of the Naruto fanboy fan base. So let's see. So what is it? Say your shit, nigga. You getting your freaking pedestal and you're not using it. You're not taking.
Wait, what do you mean? Y'all niggas keep talking over me.
I'm asking you what the fuck you care about this Boruto, whatever the fuck it's called, and you haven't said nothing.
Boruto, yeah, no, bro. Like, I just think it looks cool just because of a few things. Because it's not as competitive as Storm is, which kind of sucks. But the fact that you get to have like a full out like
Storm wasn't competitive, but okay.
No, Storm's pretty competitive, I think.
Who the fuck it was?
I want to hear the rest of his stupidity.
Well, let me tell you, I got the max rank in Storm 4 by just using Sasuke to just fucking get that exploit where they can't even move and just go.
Niggas was using EMS Sasuke before they passed his ass to get off.
Okay, so what else about it that you like? What were you saying?
No, I just like it with the fact that like it's like a more toned down version because none of my friends were really that good at Storm, and the ones that were super good, I really couldn't compete with. Like I remember like when I first started playing Storm with Yaya, and Yaya was scraping me, so Yaya stopped playing with me because I wasn't as good as him, and then I had to play with like a bunch of other people. So it's like I caught on over time, but this one I just like because it's like toned down in terms of competitiveness.
So what you're saying is you like it because it's shit, because toned down just sounds like watered down to me. Like
no, it just means that like for my friends it's easier to pick up. Plus there's like different game mechanics that they incorporate. Like think about it. Would you rather have that
it's kind of
or like a Storm 5?
It's kind of like Dark Souls, where in the sense that every time they make another Dark Souls game, it gets more like toned down, like in terms of like craziness to make it more casual.
It gets easier, and then the whole reason it got popular deteriorates over time.
Yeah. If you want to put it that way.
What's up, Kilo?
Kilo.
Motherfucking party.
Humble Kilo, what good?
All right, since
I
gave you your
loud coons in here now.
I gave you your explanation, and it sounds like shit. It sounds stupid to me. I don't get it. I don't. No, that doesn't. No. Okay, like you say, oh, it's easier to pick. It just sounds like it has less features and there's less effort put into it.
No, there's less. No, the game mechanics are just more easier for people to grab onto.
Yeah, well, easier mechanics are more boring mechanics. That gets hard. Basically, is what you're sounding like. It's like, oh, it's Dynasty Wars, and you just push square to kill things. Like that's not fun after a while. So
playing fucking Storm all over again.
Not really.
Like
when you're playing with your homeboys, it's fun. And
yeah, but that's just a co-op game. It's not a game that you're playing against people. And co-op is like, I mean, it has its like limits, but it like, and no matter how,
just give me a ninja-based RPG and I'm good.
No matter how basic a game is, no matter how basic a game is, if you make it to where other people can fight against each other, they'll find a way to make it competitive. So like, I've never played a game that has two-player that like. You're not going to get totally raped by somebody that knows what they're doing, no matter how simple it is. So I've yet to find a game like that. Like a lot of times, if it's just like simple mechanics, then it's all about timing and like that's still. But like even Storm 4 isn't a competitive game. That was a basic game, but just people.
Button masher. You can't have a competitive game be a button masher.
People took and made it competitive by figuring out how to like find
jump hacks and all this other shit, fake ass combos.
And then what happens when you have a game that's competitive, but I mean when you have a game that is a versus game, but it doesn't have a lot of features, then that means it's just easier to exploit and it's harder to work around with exploits because the game isn't complex enough to be able to fix it. So like for example, when you have a game like Xenoverse, when there's like so many moves that you can just stamina break people and they can never get up and you can just murder them in one shot. Like I've seen so many videos of like just people cheesing online and shit. So because Xenoverse was made to be a simpler game, and as a result, it's a lot easier to exploit. That's all it does. It doesn't detract from the competitive level. Like that doesn't even exist. I can't even think of a game off the top of my head that is like that.
Can I please just get an anime game that plays like The Witcher? Please.
You want to know one of the most basic games I could possibly think of, where it's like
what if they made like a Bleach game like Witcher?
No. One of the most basic games that I can think of, like most simplistic controls, is Smash Bros. That game is competitive as fuck. So honestly, if anything, simpler features makes it more competitive because now you have less work.
Did you say it was Smash?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
What can you do about it?
Sir,
this shit is garbage. Get the fuck out of here, Nintendo. Any other gay shit you want to say?
I stopped playing Smash after Melee.
I definitely can't take you seriously talking about Naruto Strikers looks cool.
No, I can't take you seriously talking about Smash.
Comment. Check me out. Are you good at Smash?
Am I good at Smash? I mean, I think I'm pretty good.
The conversation's over with.
That shit was.
I never be good at any video game because I'll never sit and play a single game for that long.
I'm good at The Witcher.
On to the next thing.
I'm good.
I'm amazing.
I feel like despite how much more you play me in The Witcher, Jay, if there was a 1v1 in Witcher, I feel like I would kick your ass though.
You think? Yeah, you probably.
Yeah, because I finished the game on. I didn't finish the game, but I played the game on death. I played the game on death my first playthrough.
I don't know. That doesn't speak to. I don't know, man. That's just one of those things. If we could choose races and customize characters, then maybe like, oh man, that would be a dope ass Witcher game. What the fuck? Oh man.
No, the reason why I'd say I would beat you in like The Witcher is like because I feel like The Witcher is like there's like tactics involved, and I just feel like just like tactically I'm just really good, like superior. But when it comes to games that are like fighting games, then yeah, you'd probably kick my ass in any fighting game. because that's just not my thing. But like if
If
somebody
it's-
challenged me
if
to
it's
like
built-
Advance
if
Wars,
it's
Fire
built
Emblem
like
or something.
if it's built like like The Witcher, like where it takes actual combinations and like strategy and stuff, yeah, you'll probably mop the floor with me though. So.
But like when it's a game that's just like pure like skill, hand-eye coordination involved, and there's no real tactics involved, then yeah, that's not really my forte. I'm more about like strategy. Like if it's like a game like Fire Emblem, I'll probably just.
I strategize how to button mash and beat that ass.
I feel like someone can play Fire Emblem for 10 years, and I could like never play Fire Emblem and then just pick it up again and then just totally decimate them. Like, and you know what I think that kind of stems from? I've always been good at like stuff like chess and checkers and stuff. I remember like it was I told you the story, Jay, about how like I was 5 years old and nobody in the entire school could beat me in checkers.
I mean, you were 5 years old. I'm sure an adult was probably ready to beat that ass.
Right.
No one in the entire. I went to a K through 8 school and I fucking decimated everybody, including
Those aren't
teachers.
adults.
Like nobody could beat me.
Look, nigga.
Everyone else is playing with crayons and blocks, and you playing checkers.
Like, I mean, yeah, I'm sure I wasn't on some fucking like. I'm sure I'm not gonna beat some fucking world champion checker player if that even exists. But no. I'm just talking about like, yeah, like I was like 5 years old and I remember the best checker player or whatever in the school was like in 6th grade. His name was Sean. I don't remember his last name. And the funny thing was that he played by different rules because, and these are actually the rules, the real rules, but the way, I don't know who taught me, but the way that I would play checkers was that like the king could move 2 spaces, and he was like, no. And then for him, he's like, no, he was, what the fuck? So yeah, so he was telling me the real rules about how the, the king can only move 1 space. And so that was my first time ever playing kings 1 space. And that's how he always did. I'm like, okay, I'll play by those rules. Still beat his ass. Like it didn't change anything. So like, man, so I don't know what it was, but it's not that I've never lost a game of checkers before, but I pretty much obliterated everybody.
I'm trash. So. I throw the game after I lose like 3 pieces. I'm just like, I would even
have the like, I even had like little checkers, like the checkers on like the AI checkers, like and I would turn up the difficulty all the way up, and I would murder them. Like it was just, I'm just a checker prodigy. Now chess, that's a whole other game. Chess, yeah. If I put chess on the hardest difficulty, I'll get my ass.
Boy, the type of nigga lose the first 3 pawns and just be like, you know what, this is your game. I don't want to play this.
But I feel like I would have been better at chess.
The funny thing here is Heavenly's talking about checkers and Jay is talking about chess.
Right.
They just both with the chess. What the hell are you talking about?
But yeah, but for chess, like I would probably have been better at chess if I learned it at an early age. But I don't think I actually learned how to play chess until like 8th grade or 7th grade or something like that. So I didn't have the time to grow up with that game and learn all this shit. So but I mean, I'm okay at chess, but like I'm not like how I am at checkers.
I'm trash.
But but yeah. But yeah, that's why I like games like Yu-Gi-Oh and Gwent and shit. Like I feel like if I
play
like
Duel Links?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I'll destroy anybody
channel,
in Duel Links.
Bro,
well, I guess we know who doesn't watch Heavenly videos.
Bro.
I'm
basically the rhyme style of Duel Links. What are you talking about?
My Duel Links meant to destroy all you guys.
Except with
the only reason why I can't
statement.
really take full credit for my skill in Duel Links though is that there's only so many cards available, so there's only so many decks you can build. So really, it's kind of just like following the.
I think that speaks to your skill then, like the fact that you have limited cards. That's like going over to a friend's house and you forget your deck at home, and then you have to play with his shitty cards, and you still manage to beat him.
Yeah,
that's
but like
possible.
my all of my different decks in Duel Links, they're like I could get to the top rank online if I wanted to. I just don't because they disconnect you every 2 out of 3 matches and then they drop your rank and I just don't feel like dealing with that fuck shit all. Like it's literally the game is literally 75% disconnect. Like and so like you have to find out a break. You know that it was like it breaks so much, Jay, that I have to like exploit it to get it to work. Sometimes like it'll like disconnect and I have to like close the app and open it really fast and it'll drop me into the game again because it just crashes like 80% of the time. Like it's ridiculous.
Weird. I've never had it crash on me, but I've had like people just like surrender mid battle.
No. It doesn't crash. It just disconnects.
Yeah, it just disconnects, man.
Oh.
That shit is terrible.
And like even when you're in the single player, it's constantly saying disconnect. Would you like to retry? And then it automatically reconnects. I don't know why it does that. It only does that when I'm on Wi-Fi though. It doesn't do that on data. So I don't know.
I do it on data, bro. I got unlimited, so I'm never on Wi-Fi.
Oh, then that's probably
shout
why.
Shout out to Verizon for getting that unlimited plan, but then capping niggas at 12
Verizon
gigs.
20 years to kick it
It
up.
was about time they did that, by the way.
They used to have unlimited data
Shout
for
out to
like
T-Mobile.
AT&T, but like they fucking reverted back to like limited data. I don't know
like
why.
2 gigabytes for $30,000.
Shout out to T-Mobile.
For your college tuition, like.
You gotta put in a loan to pay off your data plan and shit.
Well, my Metro niggas at
They
though.
put you on a payment
Metro
plan.
niggas out here.
Metro piece of shit.
Metro piece of shit. Ain't nobody on that garbage, bro.
Metro.
Shit.
I'm surprised them niggas ain't bankrupt yet.
Facts.
That's because they piggybacking off the people that can't afford Boost Mobile.
Right. Boost Mobile. Cricket.
Where you at?
Like for broke niggas that truly are broke.
But yeah, but like when with Duel Links though, when you had a lot of cards though, that's when it's like your skills put to the test. But then it's actually even easier to exploit. Like I told you, like I had built this deck and I don't even know, like I like this is the one deck where I was like nobody even told me how to make this deck. I just made this deck and then like so it was
oh, is that the Daedalus deck?
No. The Daedalus deck I just ripped off online. The deck that I made, it's not available in the game because it's too broken probably. It was the Bad Reaction to Simochi deck. You know that card, right?
Oh, yeah.
Where, like, any life points that you use to increase your opponent's life points, it decreases it instead. And there's a card called Gift Card that increases your opponent's life points by 3,000. And you just stick 3 of those in your deck, and then you get...
Wait. There's a card named Gift Card?
Yeah, there's a card named Gift Card, and it increases your opponent's life points by 3,000. And then I think so then there's
That's
the
when
card...
you want to be petty. Like, you're beating a nigga so bad, you have to give him life points. Like...
And then there's the Necro Valley Cat Omen nigga, and he fucking and then you get Necro Valley, and then it's a flip card. It gives you your trap card, and then it adds it to your hand. If you have Necro Valley, it does the top of the deck, I think, if you don't have Necro Valley on the field. And so so I would get the gift cards and the Bad Reaction to Simochis in my hand. Like this shit was more crazy than Exodia. And you activate 3 trap cards and Bad Reaction to Simochi, you inflict 9,000 life points and you win. And then there's a few other cards that do that too. Like you know those cards that they like increase your opponent's life points and then decrease them or something like that. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know what the cards that do that. Like there's that one like Thunder God guy. Like I think he increased. Oh no, I think that's your life points. But like there's a bunch of cards or Rain of Mercy. It increases both opponents' life points by 1,000. But if you have Bad Reaction to Simochi, it decreases theirs by 1,000. So yeah, so something like that in Duel Links.
You mean the Thunder card that decreases their life points by 300? I know what you're talking about. No.
I know what you're talking about. That's not what I was talking about though. But yeah, and then there's a few other cards you can add with it. Like there's that one continuous spell that every time you inflict effect damage, it inflicts another 300 damage. I think that's what you're talking about. I don't think that's a monster.
Dumbest
That's a spell card.
That's the Grudge card where it takes down your opponent's their cards. It takes down their attack by 300 every time they play something.
Oh,
so they
no. I think are you talking about Wonder Balloons or Pump Princess? That Pump Princess card. Once they added that,
that shit is OP, bro.
No,
that shit is broke as fuck.
It's not the balloons one. It's a different one. Because I was playing this dude today. He's scraped. Let me explain. I got scraped.
I think you're talking about Pump Princess. Like it decreases every standby phase by 100 or something like that.
No, it's like a weird little green card. It's like a giant. It's like a plump of this weird little green thing. It's the Grudge card. It's called Grudge. So. Grudge something, but here's what it does.
That must not be in Duel Links because I know.
I played it today. I got scraped. Let me tell you.
Oh, they must have added that in a booster pack I haven't bought or something. I don't know.
They must have added that in the update that we haven't been playing because I don't know.
Yeah, because I fought against all of the decks in the meta and I haven't dueled it against anything like that.
No, it's in the brand new Psychic pack. Let me explain. So they play the card.
Oh yeah, I don't know what the fuck that is.
It's stupid. It's kind of stupid. I'm not gonna lie, but it has some pretty good cards. But it's kind of stupid. So if you play a card, it's a continuous spell. So you discard one card, and every time you discard one card, your opponents you pick their unit that they have, and whatever card they played, it decreases by 300. So you have a card that does 1,700 damage, drops down to 1,400, and you can keep dropping cards every single turn to decrease them over and over, and it continues.
To be honest, the way that you describe it, I mean, it sounds great and all, but it doesn't sound that broken though. Even
it's not very good at describing things.
I mean, it sounds like it's kind of like Wonder Balloons, which Wonder Balloons isn't even that good either because you have to discard cards to use it, and then if you destroy it, then it just negates the effect. But fucking the Pump Princess is broke as fuck because you don't have to discard any cards, and it decreases defense as well. And it's not even just your standby phase, every standby phase, and it just goes on forever. That thing is fucking broken.
That's ridiculous.
People thought Wonder Balloons was broken until Pump Princess came out. They're like, "Fuck this, man!" Wonder Balloons. But see, Wonder Balloons was kind of broken, but people were actually telling them to fucking forbid Pump Princess or make it a limited card or something.
I haven't seen any forbidden cards yet. I've never played against any of those yet.
There aren't any forbidden cards.
Oh, okay. This is okay. So I'm not.
Yeah, they have a forbidden card list, but it's empty.
Yeah, there's a forbidden card list, but there's nothing in there.
Yeah, they have it in place for in case they need to ban
maybe one day, nigga.
Maybe one day.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know if you guys knew about that Manicore Darkness Exodia deck. That shit was broke as fuck too. You know what I'm talking about?
What's it called? I'm trying to remember.
It was Manicore Darkness. I just said his name. you would get Mana Core Darkness, and Mana Core Darkness every time you I forgot how the strategy worked exactly, but it's something like every time a beast is sent to the graveyard, you can like add a beast to your graveyard from your hand or special summon. It was something like that. And if you get 2 Mana Core Darknesses, you could keep swapping them from your hand in your graveyard, and there's like a spell card that lets you draw a card every time you get a card from your graveyard or something like that, and you would just keep going back and forth and just draw out your whole deck in one turn, and then you
There's
would just
also
get
a couple of
Exodia.
cards that decrease your opponent's life points every time you draw a card too, so you'd add that into that deck and it would just decimate your opponent.
Yeah.
This game sounds ridiculously broken.
Hey.
But that's why I like Yu-Gi-Oh! That's why I like Fire Emblem. That's why I haven't played the latest Fire Emblem games just because like.
Oh yeah! Shout out to Duel
I've
Links
got
being
it.
better than Dokkan Battle. So.
Oh, I haven't played the Fire Emblem mobile one either. I want to try that one out
It's
because
kind
the reason
of
why I
fun, I'm
haven't
not
played.
gonna lie. I dig it. I like it.
Is it actually like a? Does it play like Fire Emblem or is it something else?
No, it
Yeah.
plays like Fire Emblem.
It plays
It's
like
a little
it.
bit like Fire Emblem. It has
Because
tone
see,
essence
what I liked about
down
Duel
there.
Links was that it's actually Yu-Gi-Oh! Dokkan Battle was fucking Tap Tap Revenge with Dragon Ball Z characters on top. So
Yeah,
I don't really care about that. But yeah,
Hey, man,
so
Tap Tap Revenge
yeah,
used to be the shit, man.
it was.
It did, man. That was back when when the iPhone first came out. That was the
Oh,
biggest
man.
thing, like Tap Tap Revenge.
Then when the iPhone 2 came out and they had Tap Tap Revenge again, and I was just like, whoa, okay, all right.
And then I remember they had the one where you could make your own songs, and then you could do
Oh,
the taps.
yeah.
And then after that,
you can
then,
make it.
then after that they discontinued it, and I was just like, what the fuck?
I got mad too because they had the Tap Tap Revenge where like you had to like if you wanted to get more songs you had to pay for them, and I remember I had bought like some fucking like I forgot who it was. I think
Some
it was
Maroon
like
5 tracks.
He
Or
bought that
whatever
new
the fuck
Justin
it
Bieber
was.
album. That's what it was.
it was like Neo or something. I bought some songs or like Bob or like Bobby. What's that Bobby nigga's name?
Bobby Shmurda.
Bobby Shmurda.
Yeah.
Shmurda
No,
King.
not Bobby Shmurda. He wasn't even around back then.
Bobby in jail
no.
for life.
No, the Flat Earth nigga. What's his
I
name?
hope they never let that B.O.B. That's his name.
Bob Marley. Bob Marley.
Oh, B.O.B. Yeah, his
I
fucking
hope
airplane
they never
song and
let that
shit.
nigga Bobby Shmurda
Yeah,
out of jail,
so-
bro. Never. They need to. Honestly, I think there's a couple of rappers out there that are just like, please stay, like, go to jail, stay in jail. Like 21 Savage, I feel like he's bad for the culture. I think he needs to.
What?
I think he needs to get shot.
Why, sir?
He's
He needs to be made
bad for
into
the
our-
culture, man. Like,
He needs to be made into the millennial generation's Tupac, is what you're saying? Like, even though he's like, he sounds like a
Hey
dumb.
man, listen, it is what it is, bro. People are still speculating that Tupac is alive. If he is alive, that nigga has absolutely no holds in the hip hop industry whatsoever.
Man,
And
it would
even
be
if he
so
did,
dope for a rapper to.
Who fucking cares?
It was so dope for a rapper to fake their death. It's too bad that shit is illegal, but.
Yeah, it's too bad that shit is a federal crime, you know, like.
You're right.
Savage, 22 Savage.
It's like Tupac comes back
22
alive.
Savages are fraud.
Man, that was so funny. You find out Tupac's alive. It's like, hey, Tupac's alive. It's like now you gotta go to life for you gotta go to prison for life for tax
right.
evasion. Like,
evasion.
like,
Tax evasion. Nigga doesn't have a job.
like,
You still pay taxes.
yeah, you still gotta pay
You
taxes.
23
you still do
Savage coming out.
taxes even if you're not employed. Like,
Yep.
That's the whole thing that I found was weird about Iron Fist. They never addressed that. Like,
that's
Nah, the next one gonna be 21 Ruthless. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
21 Ruthless.
21 and pregnant.
I just realized that we're on attack and I'm playing Widowmaker.
Crazy.
My game is on mute, so like I'm just like doing super atrocious. I probably died by so many ults because I don't hear them, so I don't give a fuck. But
animal.
That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But yeah,
Fire Emblem game.
We don't love you.
Not too many strategies involved with the actual games. Okay, well, I'll give it a shot. Who's fucking Fire Alarm? Turn that shit down. Damn, that shit's fucking blowing on my eardrums. I got headphones in.
Ow.
Change your
But
battery.
change your batteries, yeah. But yeah, that's one of the oh, that's my train of thought. Oh yeah, one of the things about the Fire Emblem games is that like the mobile games is that like yeah, it's fun until you've got all. That's how Duel Links is like. Now I kind of got bored of it because like it's fun until you use up all the gems and you can't buy new cards until you spend
Yeah,
real money,
that's
and now
where I'm
it's
at,
like
too.
there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
Go
Yeah, so-
DJ.
I'm at
I mean,
I'm at the
I got-
part where I basically can't do anything unless I actually pay real money, and it's just like I've
Pretty
already
much,
dumped
yeah.
tons of money into that game. I'm not.
I wish I had known. That's why like some people, Jay, they make second accounts because I wish I had known like what cards that I was trying to get before I just bought a bunch of useless packs with a bunch of gems. But like now I've already spent them all, and like now I've spent real money on the accounts. Like I don't want to fucking start over now. But
Yeah.
if I'd known
Yeah.
at the time.
I mean,
I
unless
mean,
I
for
was
me-
just like Rhyme Style and my fucking YouTube money is just so fucking deep that I can just.
And I'm just
blow out
doing
the
fucking account giveaways with
Yeah.
5,000 gems on it and shit. Yeah.
Exactly.
Like,
God
So,
damn.
you know.
Like I never spent real money on my account because the thing is, like when I started playing, like I was just doing mad stuff. I was really grinding, so I had gems flying in, and then out of nowhere they started like giving gems out like water. Like I was like, "Well, gonna get like."
I didn't get this. I missed out on this fucking fountain because I didn't get none of this shit, and I started.
They had a whole special event, bro. They were giving like.
Yeah, well, it's not water. It's more like a fucking like dripping faucet because that shit wears off really fast. So.
Nah, bro. It was for like a week, bro. It was water. It was water for a week.
Well, I'm assuming before I play the game because I
like
never got
They did the 33 million giveaway, but they only gave 500 gems. Like.
Nah, dude, that happened to me a lot of times, dude. Like
all these fake ass fucking gem generator sites that don't work and shit.
That shit actually makes me so mad too. Like,
yo, I ignore those because I'm scared if I like click on a link there and be like, oh, you're trying to hack us, delete your account, I'm gonna be stressed. Like, no, I'm not trying to.
Not like basically, none of them even work. So what they do to make it look like it in their videos, they just fucking. It's like you know you can go and inspect element and fucking like change the fucking numbers and shit. That's basically all they do is that they just jailbreak their fucking phones and they just make the numbers look like they're getting bigger and shit, but they're not. Like
it's called Photoshop.
You ever be like in the middle, like you ever like finish a match?
I am so sick and tired of the Photoshop.
The Photoshop.
You ever finish a match and look at the top of the game? They're just like, oh my god, I just got 10,000 kills from this link.
Show me that ass.
Oh my god, it worked. Yeah, they'll post like a 30-second clip and show it to you. Oh my god, it worked. It's active now. Uploaded five minutes ago, and I use it and don't do shit. Like okay.
Damn.
Oh my
they got
gosh,
your information
I just got
now,
the craziest cards ever.
I know. We got your code now. We about to buy booster packs off of your account. Shit.
All right.
Yeah. But you know, I find Duel Links to be one of the greatest like mobile games I've ever played because there has never been a mobile game to ever come out that has made me inclined to actually pay money. Like, let alone like.
I know. Oh my god. Never. It's never happened. So.
I just.
Family
I don't think it.
They're just playing on my nostalgia. I've always been about Yu-Gi-Oh. Like both me and Jay got a shit ton way more.
It came out at a very good time. Like when I was bored, I didn't have anything to do. Try this Duel Links. All right, Lucid, turn our volume down.
Me and Jay got way more Yu-Gi-Oh cards than we need in real life and shit.
Yeah, right. I remember the first day I was streaming fucking Duel Links. I was just like, guys, let me show you my big ass collection. I just took out these fucking folders and binders and shit of just card after like just tons of cards, dude. Like, man, that shit had me all up in my feelings. So, you know what? That shit came out at a really good time, man.
I used to play all the DS games and shit. That was all I really cared about. It was like before. Like back when I was just, all I had was a DS and a Game Boy Advance or whatever. I would just wait for the new Yu-Gi-Oh World Championship game. And then one day one year they just decided not to release a new one, and that kind of pissed me off because I was buying them every fucking year. And then they just decided, no. I think like 2011 was the last one they made. I guess they thought 2012 was gonna be the end of the world, so they just decided we don't know how to make it.
No, they made that Legacy the Duelist one for the PS3, right?
Shut up! That doesn't count. It's not a real game.
What?
It's not a real game, bro.
But if you gonna watch that Yu-Gi-Oh anime though.
The World Championship was the only thing I remember that was dope. Like everything else was like, there's this one Yu-Gi-Oh game. I think it was like for like the PS3 or something. Is that what you're talking about? Because that one was
the Duelist.
That one was shit because like they literally asked if you wanted to chain a card every 5 fucking seconds. That shit was so annoying. Like it made the pacing so slow. That shit like drove me insane. I'm like, no, I can't put up with that.
You can't put a Yu-Gi-Oh game on console. Xbox you can't do it. I don't think it works.
The Yu-Gi-Oh on Xbox? That one wasn't bad.
And then fucking Dueling Network got shut down, so I can't play that
anymore.
And
them niggas didn't even put up a fight about it either. They were just like, yeah, we got shut down by somebody third party that's not Konami. Like, how the fuck y'all niggas let that happen? Like, the fuck? But they didn't.
I know, they should just be like Pirate Bay and just get a new domain. Like,
you know what? I was suggesting because they had so many fans. I'm like, why not just hold a contest of like every single card that's in the game, like once a week? Have like, oh, we're having a Dark Magician competition. Like, if you can give us your best, you know, like fan art, we'll feature it in the game. Then you could just replace all the cards, just keep all the names, and then just take all the art out. And you don't have to worry about shit.
Or don't even change, or change the names and everything. Just like fucking, like just keep all the same effects. They can't copyright the word. They can't copyright the word spellcaster. Like
that's true. That's true. There were so many workarounds. They just didn't want to fucking work on that, bro. That's what I'm thinking. Like,
oh yeah, they could have done all kinds of things. They just didn't seem to try. I feel like it was one of those things that they had made so long ago and just kind of had it sitting there, and then they decided. It's like when you get a video that gets like an ID claim, and it's like a video that you loved, but like the video came out 2 years ago, and you're like, I don't give a shit.
Oh
now.
yeah,
like,
man. I got people claiming my fucking Watch Dogs 2 video that I got like 20,000 views on and shit. I'm like, nigga, I got all the money from that already when YouTube was good. I don't fucking give a shit about that video now. Like,
yeah, like so it's not. I mean, I don't know if they were making money off of Dueling Network, but it's probably something that they just made and then just forgot about. And now they're like, okay, well, we don't give a shit about this no more. So
yeah, they didn't want to keep it up.
What the fuck was that?
What was what?
Someone's fucking fire alarm is on. I don't know who that is. I wish I knew. I would mute their ass.
I thought somebody farted. Okay.
Oh,
This guy.
Change your
No,
damn
somebody
battery, you
ripped the
lazy
gas.
motherfuckers. Like, come on now. It's a freaking smoke alarm.
That shit's not safe.
Rubber and die?
That shit not safe, bro. If you got a smoke alarm doing that, you better secure the payload. Bro.
I'm starting to wonder if it was the same person. Wasn't there somebody else in here the other day, or like a couple weeks ago? I don't remember who it was, and they had a fire detector going off every 5 seconds.
That was
too.
Gohan. That was like months
Is it a
ago.
fire alarm or a fire detector?
That was
I don't
Gohan.
know. What's the
like,
difference?
You mean old boy that like the beep? Let you know it's still working?
No, it lets you know the
Yeah.
battery's dying.
Is that brother Deacon?
Yeah, I'd rather hear Deacon's fucking trains than whatever that beeping shit is. Like, at least I know what the
the hype
sound
train
is.
though.
It is.
Yeah.
You already know. That hype
Alright,
train is
I'll
real.
catch you on the flip. I gotta go to work.
Alright, bro.
Thanks for stopping by, bro. We don't love you.
Yee
Yeah,
yee. Word up.
This nigga don't say it the same anymore.
Yeah.
Shut the
Yeah, I'm
fuck up.
I know. Every time he
It's
comes,
so
it's like-
disingenuous now.
It's like,
There we go.
it's like he's dying inside. Like like JD saying it more energetic than he do before he even come in. You be letting Jay beat you to the
I be
punch
getting
and
excited
shit,
when
like-
Kilo come in here. I be like, ooh.
I be trying to respect your
My nigga
conversation,
Kilo.
but I guess I don't need to do that no more.
No, it's past that. That's past that. There were plenty of times where I was trying to get you to respect my conversation, and you just said fuck it. So I got over it at that point. I'm like, okay, well, he's gonna come in and say that anyway.
Fine then.
Let me just prepare myself to go deaf at an early age. Like I'd already accepted my fate. Like
10 seconds of what I just said again.
what?
Glad we've come to a mutual understanding.
It's not an understanding. It's just accepting.
Nah, you shut the fuck up. No.
Oh, damn.
You're savage is coming out of Kilo.
Hey, eat his ass, bro. If you real, eat his ass. Hey,
Yeah,
if you're a real one, eat his ass, bro. Otherwise,
biscuit on
shut
it,
the
bro.
fuck up. Y'all
What?
niggas, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Put a biscuit.
Homie said put a
Jay's the kind of nigga that have like he'll see two people having a street fight in the middle of the road. And he'd be like, eat his ass. Like,
Yeah, eat his ass though.
They would both come to a fucking like parlay to like go and get. Hey, you know what? Let's finish this fight. Let's go get this faggot and tell us to eat our ass. Like, oh yeah.
Jay's over the conversation.
I think Jay would also be the type of person that'll say that and then immediately leave as soon as he says it.
Listen, Jay is just a man of the people. He's just trying to stop fights around the world. Like he's just like, listen, I'm trying to unite against a common enemy. If I gotta be the bad guy, then that's what it is.
Alright, they eat a big ass.
He'll get to people. He'd be like, no, Goku's stronger. He'd be like, no, Saitama, and then Jay will come and eat his ass, and then they won't care anymore because
Eat his ass. Both of y'all niggas is wrong.
yeah.
get grossed out when it happens.
Be like, Goku eats Saitama's ass, nigga. What? Now they don't want to.
Then when they do it,
Hey man, that's the moment when they be like, "Hey man, you know what? He's right. I've always loved you," and it's just like, "Whoa, where's this going?" And then the other guy's just like, "You know what, my nigga? I've always been ashamed of it too. You trying to come back to my place? You already know." God damn it, Heavenly, I did it again. Oh shit! I hit the open loot box button and got another legendary.
Oh my god.
Let's
Fuck you,
go.
I got blues.
It's the McCree
Yeah,
Mystery
so-
Man skin though.
Jay's out here converting ass eaters across the nation and shit. Like,
You already know.
Without even really trying.
Yeah,
Eat
it's
ass.
actually it's
Just
actually
happening.
accidental. I'm not trying to convert people to eating ass because that shit's just not.
hey, what you need to do is be walking by my house, be like, suck his dick. I need you to just be converting niggas over to my
subscribe
side.
to his
like-
channel though.
niggas are yeah.
Is that nigga Patreon?
Yeah, just be like subliminal. Just be like subliminal messaging. Did you see that Swoozy video where he's talking about there's like subliminal like Mickey Mouse ears like throughout the fucking park and shit?
That's true.
That's what I need to do.
That's a real thing.
I need to be doing like an Overwatch video and just have a little Patreon logo in the corner on the wall and shit, just like subliminal messaging.
You know what?
Be like,
Speaking of YouTubers making a lot of money, have you noticed? And I saw this on Twitter the other day because I follow Keemstar because I think he's just such a swell guy. He was talking about how a lot, like majority of YouTubers are e-begging now. You know, like, oh, donate to me. I need to pay my bills, my Patreon, my this and that. Is it disrespectful to ask people for money? Do you guys feel like it might be?
No, I don't think it's disrespectful. I think it's stupid when you're like begging, like when you're like on your knees, like, please guys, my lights are gonna go out. It's like
that's called hoeing yourself out.
Like every time I always be telling people, like donate to my Patreon if you want to, but I'm not trying to force you. Like, I mean, I'll tell you, let you know it's there every once in a while. But like, if there's something like even like the perks that I have on there, if you just ask, like if you tweet me, hey, can I get that render in that thumbnail? By the way, nobody ever does that either. People would just leave comments. If someone like goes out of the way to ask me for it, yeah, I'll give it to you in a second. Like it's really easy. Like, but it's literally just like something that's there. But like I don't got it. Like that's why I don't got to put anything on there because it's not even. It's just there if you want it. Like if you want to support me, I'm not obligated or like because I'm just. But once again, like Jay said, I don't be asking people for nothing. I don't give a shit. You don't give me nothing. Fuck you. Like, yeah.
I don't know. I'm impartial to it because I obviously for my Patreon I offer a lot more than like even just for $1. It's just like yeah, I make personalized videos for you probably because I have no subscribers and I have the time to do that shit. But you know, it's one of those things where like the 5 or 6 people that do donate to my Patreon, I go out of the way to like add extra factors for it because it's one thing for somebody to hit the subscribe button. That's somebody who's just like, yeah, I spend some of my time watching your videos enough to subscribe to you. Then it's another thing for somebody to come out of their personal funds. I mean, unless you're using your company credit card, then I support you. You know, keep doing it. Shit, somebody. Oh, you took Widowmaker, nigga. I want Widowmaker.
I didn't pick nobody. What the fuck are you talking about?
Nah, I saw you click on Widowmaker, nigga. You ain't slick.
Stop picking.
I never clicked on anything.
Lying bastard. Anyway, yeah, I just think it's a whole nother level of commitment for somebody to come out of their pocket to support you, you know, and
to
like
feed a nigga.
Yeah, and I honestly, for my perks and stuff like that, like I only offer it to people like who really, really, really want it. Like you want to see more of my videos, more of the stuff that I do, more behind the scenes. Like there are people out there who give a shit about my schedule and how I make my money and all this other shit. So I actually like go out of my way to talk to those people. And most of those people are, yeah. So you know, most people just want to hold a conversation with me. But I'm a conversation channel, so you know.
Juice made Patreon. I believe it, dude.
God.
I agree.
Hey, what's the difference between asking for you to donate to Patreon and be like, hey guys, can we just smash that like button and get it 10,000 likes?
Honestly, I'd rather donate to somebody's Patreon than to have somebody say like, oh, can we get this video to 10,000 likes and shit like that. Like that shit's mad.
Really?
Like if you want people to like the video, say, hey, you know, guys, if you're enjoying today's video, make sure to hit the like button. Like that's fine. But don't be sitting there talking about, can we get a like goal? That shit just sounds so fucking stupid.
Listen, I'd rather somebody ask me to donate to Patreon.
That's definitely e-begging.
Especially people that have like 8 subscribers. They're like, hey, can we get this to 10 likes?
Can we get this to 10 likes?
Got 10 subscribers.
You ain't got this.
Can I get 3 likes, please? Just 3?
No, you got 2 subscribers.
Negative likes. If we get to the negative 5 likes.
Hey, if we can get this video to 10,000 dislikes, bro, that'd be lit.
Yeah.
So
that's what
I think PewDiePie made that video like that, didn't he?
Oh yeah, he was like 1 million dislikes or whatever.
Dislikes.
Yeah.
Did
he?
he?
Yeah. Made every video ever twice already.
Yeah.
I like PewDiePie.
But like
I feel like he's a great example to be a dope ass YouTuber. So, because he just makes.
Yeah, I think PewDiePie is a good YouTuber, like in terms of like.
Wait, what?
What the fuck? I think Deacon's like trying to sound ignorant as fuck on purpose right now. Like.
Oh, you didn't see that video?
I did. That fake news that he was made a joke that just didn't land right, and people were saying, "Oh, he's racist." Yeah, I mean,
he is racist. So the fuck what?
Yeah, no, he's got enough money to be racist.
Yeah, right.
No, this is why I like PewDiePie so much, because usually when someone gets to his level, they're like, okay, now I gotta be super PC because I have so many eyes on me. PewDiePie don't give a fuck. He said Hitler. Like,
who gets to that level and gets super PC?
Donald Trump.
Everybody, like, well, yeah, not Donald Trump, but like everybody, like all these people who got millions of subscribers who are just like fucking
though?
like.
I'm trying to have an example.
I mean, I don't associate myself with those people, but like I can think of a few.
How can
like,
you say they exist if you can't even name one?
They do, like especially somebody,
I'm not trying to
especially
call you
like
out on
these
it.
like.
I just want to know, just for research purposes. Like,
Well, I mean, I was about to list some examples until you started interrupting me, but anyways.
I mean, I'm still listening though.
Like, you get people like some of these are like fucking like iJustine PC, Rosanna Pansino PC, Swoozy, he's PC. He didn't always used to be like that, but now he is because. Yeah, he'd be like fucking like replacing cuss words with all these fucking like Disney Channel words.
Actually,
and
no,
shit,
he's always done that. I remember that. About
yeah, but he didn't used to be like he didn't used to be like all the time. He just did it every once in a while. Now
he did used to say.
Does, like,
I do remember he did used to say like hell and damn were the 2 most extreme words he would ever say. But you know, like other than that, like,
I mean, I would watch some of his early videos and like he's never been somebody
early videos though. Like
he's never been somebody who's been super profane.
Early
but, like,
Swoozy played video games though. Like late.
Well, exactly.
Swoozy,
that's what I'm saying. Like I'm saying like once they start to get a lot of subs, then all of a sudden like because like early Swoozy, yeah, we're talking about like
early Swoozy was low key trying to do it, making gaming videos though. So I mean, you know, that's different. Like
yeah, but
now he just does story time shit. So
I only got one example to back up heavily. That was that Minecraft Captain Sparkles dude. He used to be called Pros Don't Talk Shit, and then he changed it to Captain Sparkles. Now he's at 10 million subs.
Oh really? Wow.
Oh yeah, remember that one channel that was like. It was just like a basic channel, and they started like dressing up in like fucking suits and shit, like copying that Spider-Man and Elsa stuff, and then that just became their channel. And like at first the subscribers thought it was a joke, but then it just kept going on forever, and then it was like a legitimate thing, and they got all mad or something.
No joke. There's like a dark underbelly where it's like people make videos like that and call them toy videos, and it's like it's super.
And it's like super like fucking like disturbing, like
yeah, and like kids watch it all day.
Shit like fucking. Like, they be doing some suspect shit sometimes with these fucking like thumbnails. Like, looking at.
There's a lot of AIDS out there that people just are not seeing. Like,
how many types of AIDS is
this
there?
Symmetra is microwaving the shit out of people, dude. Like, she's holding the team down. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, so stuff like that. But yeah, no. The reason why it's hard to think of examples is because like I associate myself with so much savagery that like I know they exist if I went looking for them, but I don't. So I don't know them by a first name basis. That's like man. Oh man, I don't like Katy Perry's music. Oh, list 5 songs of Katy Perry.
I can understand if there's something that like somebody like H3H3, like if they just suddenly decided, you know what, guys, we're no longer gonna curse.
Can't even imagine that.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine that either.
Yeah,
especially considering Ethan be talking about the fucking Jews all the time. Like I'm just like, whoa, like.
And he's interviewing like.
I remember that video. Well, one of the videos he had iDubbbz on there. He was just like, "So explain to me, nigger faggot." And I was just like, "Oh fuck!" Like that was the first time I had heard those 2 words paired together. I was just like, "Nigger faggot." Like, wow.
He's like,
"That's
I'm
so
not
inventive."
Racist.
Like,
I'm just quoting somebody who said it.
Yeah, right? So I never would have thought there would be a day where those 2 words would ever be like compound put together. You know? So I mean, it was just majesty.
Fucking heavily been saying broke nigger chain. Why not?
No, that's my saying.
I mean, honestly, I feel like it's not as big of a deal because I'm black. But if I was white, I would say the N-word just as much. Just to be honest, like
I'd probably say it a little less. I think as a black guy, I kind of want to say it less.
Just like instinctively, like from like just like obviously white. I mean, I feel like if you're a white guy and you say the N-word that much, like something's wrong with you. You don't want to be that person.
I use the N-word kind of differently from everybody. I use it as a term of ignorance. Like I'd be like,
no, I actually don't like using it because I think it's a stupid word. I just use it because it's unconscious. I try to like think about.
I just say nigger because it triggers other people. Like,
yeah,
nigger is the trigger.
That's just like when you're talking to somebody new. Like anytime I ever go anywhere with Heavenly, it's just like we just openly say nigger to each other, and then people are just looking. I remember that day we were on the train during my birthday, and it was just like I remember
people were looking at me all types of ways. Like I was
just like, "What's up, my nigger?" And then all of a sudden, people were like, "Huh?" Like,
did he just use the N-word?
Just like that just heard a hard R, and then we were like talking in the middle of the train, and we were so loud because the train was loud, and like it came to a stop. We were just like, you know what? Can you stop acting like a bitch ass nigger? Like what the fuck? Like, people were just looking. Even black people were looking at us like crazy. Like what the fuck?
All right,
that's just me all the time. Like sometimes like when I'm in the Discord screaming, I'm on the bus like, and everyone's quiet and looking at me. You guys might not realize that. Like like people are just looking at me like, what the fuck? Like this guy is just like fucking like screaming about fucking hentai. What is he talking about? Like.
Yeah, so. I got a question real quick. This is the first time I heard Dogan's voice. Why does he sound like Nightshing's little brother?
Because he thinks he is.
Okay, thank you.
No, there's actually no reasonable answer, but I can tell you this: he's a guy cheerleader. He definitely made that known. He made that known since day one, bro. Like he was just like, I just want to give you guys a trigger warning that I'm a guy cheerleader.
No, that's okay. He's swimming in it now.
Yeah, right. That's the thing, though. We've had previous conversations with him. He ain't never told us about one time that he got some pussy up from it. So I'm just a little concerned.
You need to drop some stories, or else I'm gonna say.
That's my concern.
Nah, it's too late. It's too late. He's past the barrier of like, oh, can we hear about the pussy story? Like the fact that his first story in here wasn't about getting pussy was also, quite disturbing. Like I was a little I was kind of
Jay was disturbed. Jay was offended by that. Like,
yeah, I was just like, you mean to tell me that your leading story after I'm a guy cheerleader was was something
it
about
did not involve like,
it not only didn't involve vagina, it involved somebody else's penis. Like oh yeah, when I talk to my friends about it, like
man. When did I ever talk about another person's? No, never mind. No,
see, listen, with Jay, it doesn't have to be you talk about penis. It could be you gonna talk about a female.
Not talking about pussy is talking about penis.
Exactly. So if it doesn't involve getting some pussy, bro, it must be talking about getting some.
I mean, you have to be talking about pussy or penis. Like, so if you're not talking about one, it has to be the other.
Pussy moves the planet. I just want to make that known. So. You know.
Oh yeah, me and Jay talking about.
That's your thing.
Money and pussy. If you ain't talking about one of those things, I don't want to talk.
Jay, I
was saying this to Jay the other day. Like for girls, like girls, their wants are material. Girls want like fucking clothes and houses and shit. Right. Guys, literally. I mean, unless you're gay, but I mean, then
but even then, like you want that man pussy, bro. You want that man.
Right. So guys, literally, whole existence revolves around getting pussy. Why do you want a nice car? Why do you want to get rich? Why do you want all that shit? Because that's what the bitches want. You want to get that money to impress the girls and get the pussy. So really, I mean, listen, if you can. That's what it's like. Oh fuck, I'm about to die. If you can get bitches that on with your broke ass fucking living under your mom's basement and shit, then yeah, you set, bro. But if you can, then
I want it, but I never had it.
I mean,
you never had pussy?
No, I mean,
I was about to say, man, that hurt my feelings. Like oh, poor Deacon.
Listen,
I wasn't about to clown you or anything. I'll be like, oh, poor Deacon.
If I'm gonna admit something like that, it's not gonna be in this Discord.
I was gonna say you're in a Discord full of savages.
Yeah, come on, I can't do that to myself.
You're fucking be careful, man.
recover, man.
I mean, yeah, I do like to like grow in terms of like it is addicting to just grow and to get successful. Not even for like the revenue. That fucking car alarm, fucking fire detector shit. Who is that?
Are you gonna like?
He gonna be paying attention now. He gonna find out who it is. Be like, get your.
Right, I'm just gonna be staring at the Discord.
I will tell you this. It's probably somebody black.
Oh, because we never change our batteries.
Yeah, we never change.
Everybody in here is black. But yeah,
you're moving out. You're pulling the battery from 1972.
Even Deacon's fucking chalk colored ass. He's black too.
Yeah.
What?
Deacon, he lives around black people, so he's black by default.
Listen, I was accepted at an early age. They dropped me off at the doorstep as a baby. I learned Kwanzaa is a thing that people celebrate.
Listen, if Logic can be black, you can be black, okay? Because Logic is white as white gets, and he's black, so.
I'm also brown though, so I'm not white.
There's not too many white people out there who have a pass to say nigga, and Logic.
Hey, it's like who is that? It's like in the Shameless episode. Remember, where they're like, we need to take the word the freaking it's Lucid. That's probably why I had him muted before.
I guess
this guy ain't even in here talking or anything. He's in here with this freaking fire detector going off and shit.
He was talking.
But like, no
fire alarm going.
Fuck, what was I talking? Oh yeah, I forgot whose thing it was. I don't remember if it was like Chris Rock or somebody, but they were like, we need to take the word back. Oh, I think it was either Chris Rock or
it was also on Shameless when Sheila was working with those retarded
Yeah, that's the first example I was mentioning.
She was just like, yeah, we're taking the word back. We're okay with being called retarded.
You know what? It might have been Donald Glover actually in his little thing, but like, and by the way, he needs to do more stand-up because this shit is loud as fuck. Okay, now you're just doing this to fuck with me, Deacon, so I'm not gonna fall for that. He's a loud ass fucking keyboard. But he was saying like, maybe we should take the N-word back. White people should start saying the N-word. That way it won't have any weight anymore. It's like we may lose some in the process. Like there will be casualties, but because I remember he was saying for whatever reason he's like only Charlie Sheen can say the N-word because he didn't use it in a racist way when he said it or some shit or whatever. Like he was talking to some white woman. He's like, listen here, you little nigger. Like
oh yeah, Nicholas.
Yeah, you remember that? Yeah. I love Nicolette. Oh no, Nicolette was the black mom in the IKEA or some shit or whatever the fuck. I don't know. Okay. Or the playground or something. I don't know. I got all these jokes combined. Yeah, the Jamaican. Listen here, you little Nicolette.
You know,
is that the black version of Nicolette?
Yeah. We need to take the word back. We need white moms. That's why when what was that one woman? Patty? No. I forgot the white woman's name who was like, well, I apologize because I once said the N-word, and I was like, really, you need to apologize for that? Like it was a long ass time ago.
Hey, man, some white people feel so guilty about doing stuff like
And then my mom was like, yes,
that's the actual definition of reverse racism, where you're trying to prove that you're so not racist that like, oh, I have a black friend. It's like that time we were talking about Get Out, like, you know, like it's one of those things where the people weren't knowingly racist, but by them, you know, averting to like.
I don't think people realize that's racism. Like trying to not appear racist by like appeasing to a bunch of stereotypes. That is racism. It may not be intentional. It may be unconscious.
That's that
by the way, black people are the most racist race. Also, like black people think that because they're a minority, they're exempt from it. Like, I mean, if you're okay with it, that's fine. But just don't be complaining about how racist white people are, and then you racist as fucking response.
Look here, nigger. You can't tell me not to be racist and then call me a racist. Like I have to be even more racist. Like
I'm the wrong person. I'm the wrong person to talk about getting offended by that stuff, because I've never really, I don't really get offended by that kind of thing, and maybe just because I don't know how I was raised or whatever. But like, if someone said the end, I'm just too whitewashed to care. So, but if someone came to me and said like the N word or whatever, I wouldn't even care. I would just be like, okay.
You'd say it right back. Oh, that's cool.
But I don't even, But I don't even think that's like even like even that. I think it's just just insults itself. Like I can't really think of much. I mean, I'm not. There's plenty of things people could say to trigger me, but there's not a lot.
And like family, bro. Like
for someone to trigger me, like it would have to be like, it couldn't just be like a single word. It would have to be like I feel like it has to be like a sentence. It has to be like a sentence. Like, what was something that offended me the other day? It was something, I don't even remember what it was. Well, it wasn't the other day, but I'm trying to think of an example. But oh no, when people say I don't sound black, that offends me, because like it's like,
what does being black sound like? That's what I want.
Yeah, I'm not saying this is what it means to sound black, but from when people are saying that, they're saying I sound educated, which I guess could be a compliment or an insult, however way you like to look at it. But like, yeah, I get triggered when I hear that, because I'm like, what does that mean? What does it mean to sound black? Unless you're like, dude, I was just watching that RDC World Hoodbender thing. Did you see that? You've seen that before, Jay?
No.
Where he was talking all ghetto and shit, and then all of a sudden he's white. He was in the suburbs, and he's like, "Oh yes, dear, let me listen to my Katy Perry. I will be on my Like, I mean, if you're doing shit like that, but like, that's different. But
that's not different. I love Katy Perry. That's fucked up.
All right.
Yeah, Katy Perry. Well, I don't listen to her music, but she fine as fuck. Listen, she could get it any day. I'll clench those cheeks. But
those cheeks.
But yeah, this fucking Widowmaker is aimbotting. But
that bitch headshotted me like 4 times already. Like, and then after I got revived, that bitch shot me again after my revival, and I was just like, how?
Nice.
Yeah, how?
Even when I like go off on people, it's not even like, I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of a hard way of
I be trying to go off on people so bad that it makes them cry.
The stuff that like. I think I do, like, I can't say I don't get offended by stuff, but I think the stuff that I do get offended by, it's not like, it's more like,
my nigga gets offended by shit on his channel. Like if somebody came to his channel, it was just like, hey, play more. That's the only time I've ever seen Heavenly get truly triggered, was when somebody was like, play more Naruto mods or some other shit. When somebody tries to tell him what to do on his channel, that's when he gets really
yeah. That's what triggers me.
That shit. This nigga goes off. He's like, fuck you.
When people try to tell me what to do, like I just don't like that. That's why I was even saying. And once again, I don't recommend this. I don't think this you can get by. Most people can't succeed in life this way, but like I can never have a boss. I don't like taking orders, period. So every time, like honestly, we can be having a normal conversation, and instead you might not even realize how much it bothers me. You might just be trying to be all like nice about it, but then you try to ask me, unless you're like polite about it, and especially if it's like on Twitter or YouTube or something, and it's just text and I can't sense the like tone of your voice. If you try to ask me for something, I'll instantly get offended. Like, how dare you try to tell me what the fuck to do? Like, what? You ain't my daddy. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
so
confirm, don't play Overwatch with this man. You tell him to defend the point, he won't.
Nah, I mean, that's in a game though, so I can understand that. But like, if it's like someone's just like,
Heavenly, get this bastion above me. What am I supposed to do? I'm Genji. Like,
it's like I was about to get him, but since you said so, like, no, like when someone be like, but a lot of times also, and you know what? Let me actually add an extra, a little bit more to that. It's not, I don't get triggered when people ask me to what to do. I get triggered when people ask me to do dumb shit, like. can you do a live reaction and not talk so much? What the fuck are you talking about? When I hear shit like that, oh my god,
I fuck are you? Reaction good.
Yeah, so when I hear shit like that, yeah, that's what gets.
Can you stop talking so we can watch the episode? Like,
right? Yeah.
What the fuck?
Like
this isn't Crunchyroll. What are you talking about?
I came here to watch, not listen to insight.
Yeah, right.
Right. So that stuff kind of irritates me. Or when somebody will like I got this one comment. I got so triggered by this comment. Some guy was just like, "Learn how to take criticism on your channel and shit." I'm like, fuck criticism. You don't like my shit? Get the fuck out. I didn't tell. Nobody invited you here. Like, and I know that a lot of channels. I mean, I'm, and once again, it's when I say that kind of stuff to people, they just don't know better. I can understand. Like, I'm not, and sometimes, once again, you can't sense the tone in my voice. Sometimes I'm like telling you, like, fuck you, fuck your family, I'll rape your kids, but I'm not like being like super like.
All right, leave the kids out of it, please.
Fuck that. You gotta go for the kids first.
Yeah, I would never actually say that, but I would. Even if I sound aggressive. Even if I'm like aggressive about shit.
Believe the children is getting raped first while the parents watch.
I'd never say that, except to just.
Even if I sound aggressive, I understand that you don't. If like you don't know me,
I be telling people, I'm
like,
gonna come to your house, slap your dad, make him lick my ass, and they'd be like, "That's gay." Nah, your dad's the one licking ass, not me. Like anybody can get your ass licked. That's not gay. Your dad.
You like that nigga from South Park who said it's not gay if you're the one getting your dick sucked.
It's not though.
That's exactly. Yeah, it's not. It's not gay, bro. What are you talking
yeah,
about?
but like because I know I'm sure there's plenty of channels out there that they're like, yeah, for them it's like yeah, I'm trying to like. What do you tell me? What you guys like? And I'm pretty sure I probably used to be this way too originally.
Tell me what you guys would like to see on the channel.
Yeah, tell me guys what you guys like to see on the channel, and I'll provide more of that. And I think I got to the point where I was asking people what they wanted, and when I gave them what they wanted, they didn't even watch it. Yeah, so then I learned people don't know what they want. What people, so it's like I'm not asking them. People want what like. But really what people want to see, and well, because I was like, well, what do I like to see? I don't want people to make videos that I wanted to make. I want them to make videos that they want to make. And because when I see them enjoying those videos, then I enjoy it too. Like when some of the channels that I watch, like I was telling you, Jay, about how I like MKBHD's channel. All he does is review phones. I don't give a shit about phones, but I can tell he does, and it makes it interesting that way. Or like even when I'm watching, like I subscribed recently to that one chick I was just mentioning earlier, that Rosanna Pansino chick, where she's just fucking cooking and she sounds like a Disney actress or some shit. But like you could tell she's so genuinely like.
What does that sound like?
Happy all the time.
Oh really?
Yeah, she's just always in a good mood. She's just always like fucking like her happiness levels are at 11 and shit. Like she just drank like a whole fucking container of coffee or something. But like
case of Red Bull.
Pretty much, yeah. Like she just downed a whole case of Red Bull. But like even if she is like faking it or whatever, she's convincing me. So I like watching her videos just because like you could tell that she cares and she enjoys it or whatever. So like really it's like I just want to see people do what they enjoy to do. So like YouTube I feel like shouldn't be catering towards an audience. I feel like that's what's ruining YouTube. All these people aren't making videos that they want to make. They're making videos that people like that's like trending or that's what's popular or whatever, and that's all that they do. I'll make those videos too, but I also make videos that just I'm just
Heavenly, how am I supposed to get new subscribers if I don't talk about what's trending?
Is what you do is you alternate between the two. You make the videos that are for the views, which people will say, oh, making video. People would be like, making videos for views are scummy. Yeah, well, have fun with your 0 subs, like
and 0 views.
Yeah, like
take that shit over to Disney.
So what I do is I'll make a mod video, you know, and then I'll throw in a video that's just it's well, I mean, it's not really anything
this widow
specific.
is definitely aimbotting. This bitch shot me mid jump, like while she was jumping, like.
I've yet to see her not get a headshot. Like
that shit is just fucking ridiculous.
But yeah, so you alternate between the two. You alternate between the video for the views and the video for you, and then eventually you'll gain subs. But then you create an organic fan base that like they come for your stuff that you got views from, but then they stay and they see you make other dope shit. Because that's also all those videos are for is for ranking into your SEO and stuff. Because the videos that you're making that are unique. No one's searching for them because they've never heard of them before, so they don't know what to look for. So you gotta have to give them a vehicle to find.
Wow, yeah, this bitch is aimbotting. This bitch has to be aimbotting. What the fuck?
Yeah, literally every shot
has been a headshot.
I've never seen her kill somebody and not get a headshot. Yeah.
Nah, bro. Hit that report button.
What if I'm blind and blind? No one looks?
Then do live reactions and just stare at the screen and don't say anything like that Tyrone Magnus nigga does. Like that's what the people want. Obviously, they're telling me to stop talking so they can watch the episodes. So just get the new Star Wars trailer and stick it in the corner of the screen and then just stare at it. In fact, you don't even need to use.
Oh no.
You don't even need to use yourself. Just get a still frame and then just stick it in the corner of the screen and then just have it looking at the screen and then it looks like you're live reacting. Aha! Yes, I beat the aimbot widow. Fuck you. Okay.
You need 2 frames. One of you watching and one where you blinked.
Right, like just a gif of you blinking and then just like cycle it through, yeah. So that's all you gotta do. But yeah, so that's all you gotta do. You just gotta fucking and yeah, because and that's what I always say with my channel is that I'm making videos for me. You're just look like it's literally I just open my blinds and allowed you to look on the inside of my room essentially. Like I'm doing shit for me, and you're just here. You're just visiting. You're just watching. Like I'm not. I mean, if you don't fuck with that, then bye. I'm not gonna miss you. But there's plenty of people who they do fuck with that. Like they were like that's why I think if you have a channel, you should do. Don't be like, oh, what are you guys gonna like? Like, and honestly, because I mean, for some people it works for them. I was talking to Jay about this earlier. Some people they can just make videos for views and and then just do it forever, like rhyme style, and upload 4 videos a day. That's just like fodder videos all day.
Already, though.
But like most channels that try that, they don't last because they get surprise. They get bored as fuck of doing the same thing over and over that they're not interested in. They're just doing it to get views.
When you turn into somebody you're not, it's like, well, this isn't me, you know.
Yeah, and then you just die that way. So what you should do is if you're making videos, that's my new advice. Because before I was telling people, I mean, obviously there's still a bunch of layers to it, but like most starting out channels, it's like, oh, you got to do this and then this and then this. Honestly, bottom line, because I remember I was talking to Lucid about that because Lucid, he was like, I don't want to make these types of videos. I want to make these types of videos. And actually, Lucid helped me discover that. And I was just like, well, Lucid is enjoying what he's doing, so I think he should keep doing it. And that's why I think for a lot of these other channels, that's all you really need to do. If you enjoy it, then that's the only thing you really need to do. Yeah, and then because honestly, YouTube is just a game of what's the word? Durability, I guess. It's literally just if you're around long enough. Yeah, how long can you last? Like how consistent can you be for how long? And it's not even about what content you make really. Because like if you can just stay around long enough, because all the biggest YouTubers that you see, I mean, there's a few that they got a viral video or two and then they popped off, but that's literally like fucking like winning the lottery. That's like 1 in a million. But most of these big channels, they've been around since 2006. Like they've been around since YouTube came out. It's not like they are just. Yeah, it's like they have like this amazing like algorithm figured out that they don't know about. Like Casey Neistat, Philip DeFranco, PewDiePie, Smosh, all these channels. They've been around since YouTube first started making videos with fucking digital cameras in their basements and shit. So
some of them even before
just been around for a long time. Yeah, exactly. So really, all you got to do is just be around long enough to grow and wait for the and be consistent and wait for the competition to quit. So that's basically what it is. So yeah, if you're just doing something that you enjoy doing, that's how a lot of those Let's Play channels manage to survive. They were just playing games. They don't even commentate like that. Like that Rad Brad guy. Like he was just playing games. Like and like he had to do it a lot until he finally grew. So another thing that people don't seem to realize is that if you don't see yourself visibly growing, it doesn't mean you're not growing. Even if you do weeks will go by and you gain like 5 subs. Like you
does quit.
like you are growing. It may not be visible growth, but you are, because then all it takes is for that one video to pop off. Like that's what I was saying about like that's why I got so irritated. I think I said this like last podcast too. But I got so irritated when like Afro made that video. Some guy was saying, "Oh, you should be honored to have all these subs." Afro earned those subs just because he got them all at once. He's still all of the editing and stuff and the skills that he needed to learn for that video to get found and for him to get those subs. Like that, like it's just like it was just waiting for it to happen. Or even Big Sean said this in one of his raps too, like how I didn't just like drop on the face of the earth a rapper. Like I've been grinding for a long time. Just because you're just now hearing about me doesn't mean that I haven't been grinding until this point. So
they've been here the whole time. They've been here grinding just because they started popping off all of a sudden. They've been trying for a long ass time.
Very rarely will you see a channel that is like uploading consistently and they got a bunch of subs out of nowhere, but they weren't doing shit before that. Like, they were grinding, and then they just needed that opportunity to get that burst, and then that's what happened. Like, because like if you're someone who doesn't make videos and then you make like a viral video or whatever, that's the end of it, and you don't really gain many subs after that. But if you're somebody who has talent, then you'll use that viral video or whatever, and you'll exploit that and you'll capitalize on that, and you'll get as many subscribers as possible. Yeah, and then you become that's where a lot of channels start, is that they usually it starts out they get a viral video, and they probably had like all the editing techniques and stuff to make good content. They just never really did it because they didn't have the subs. And then they got that viral video, and then they're like, okay, and then they actually started trying to do it more seriously and whatnot. If you die here, that'll be amazing because I have great. I was like, I have a res charge, so.
Editing.
But
editing is the breaking point for a lot of people.
I don't really care.
What?
Nah, you just play the game until everybody else quits. That's how Monopoly works. You don't ever.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like
wins
I mean,
Monopoly, bro. Like,
I feel like it's like stuff like editing. That's something that just unless you just don't try and you're just not movie for the rest of your life or whatever, like grade under A or something. But
So, like, how are you hearing me through this?
but like honestly, because like I remember for the longest when I was like in high school, I wanted to make videos like for the longest time. I just didn't know how.
How are you filtering my?
And I had a friend who he had a channel, and I remember he used to think he was such a badass. Like he used to think he was so much better than me because he had 4,000 subscribers. Like he had like he knew how to edit, and I was like and this was also Randy, by the way. I was like, hey Randy, hey, can you the one who I stole his bitch. So I was like, hey Randy, can you
that wasn't even relevant to the story.
It really wasn't. It wasn't even describing Randy's character. Like there was no character development at all with that statement. Like it was just like I stole Randy's bitch.
What
like,
you mean?
That nigga was just trying to be disrespectful just to be disrespectful. What the fuck? What an asshole.
But yeah, so like I was like, hey Randy, because like, so basically, well, okay, technically, I guess you could say he stole her from me first because I had a crush on her, and then
no, you stole her.
About that deep noise.
I had a crush on her, and then like I was friend zoned by her, and she had a crush on him, and then she started dating him, and then like while she was, I think I was like third wheeling for a while, and then while she was dating him, I was like just like the third wheel or whatever, and then she broke up with him, and then I became his best friend for a while, and then while I was his best friend, then okay, then she broke up with him and got with me. I don't know if she broke up with him.
Get to the point of the story.
Oh my god, please.
You set it up already. You set it up. We're invested.
That was the story. Is that like I became friends with him. She broke with him, but honestly, I can't even take credit because I'm pretty sure he was gay. So and she probably
wow.
She probably figured that out.
Wow, it comes full circle now. Not only did you really not like that nigga steal his bitch, but you called him gay too. Wow. You were
nah, I'm pretty sure he is gay. Like
you are just a piece of work, mister.
Is the moral of the story is you gotta stay in it for the long run, or
yeah? I was like, how does this translate to the
tie it back in?
No, because I was so it was so baffling because this guy always had he was always like surrounded by women. I didn't understand, and I asked one of his friends, one of these chicks that he's always hanging out with, and I was like, why do you guys why do you guys all like love hanging around him so much? And when I try to hang out with him, now it's just like I feel like I'm a guy. Oh, this was girl time and you're interfering, but why does Randy get to hang out with you guys? Play the game again. And then I remember this girl, her name was started with a K. What was her name? She was fine as fuck too.
Candy.
It wasn't Kelly, it was
Candace.
Kendra.
Or maybe it was an A. Was it like
Alice?
Ashley.
Fuck, I can't remember her name.
Angela.
Alejandra.
But the funny thing is, the girl whose name I can't remember, her boyfriend turned out being gay too. Both him and his twin brother, they were both gay.
Oh.
I think you got the secret gay drug or something.
That's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother story. But yeah. So and she told me, she's like, dude, Randy's gay. I'm like, but he has a girlfriend. She's like, he's gay. I'm like, okay, like so.
Any nigga not hitting it right, he gay.
Oh yeah, girls. Because I mean, there's no way he can be surrounded by that many girls and not try to make a move on all of them. Like, there's no way. Like, anytime I hang out with a girl long enough, I'm just like, I gotta slide it in at some point or another. Like, that's just
the guys that get all the girls like that. They're like the nice ones. They're like, oh, I'm saving myself till marriage.
Honestly, for a lot of girls, you should be trying to slide into their, DMs, just trying to be friends, bro. So that way you can fuck their other friends. Simple.
Right.
Not gonna buy a
so yeah, so Randy was trying to teach me. Randy. I was like, oh, can you teach me how to video edit? And he never fucking did, asshole. So, but I eventually ended up learning how to edit as I can now. And people, oh man, your editing is so amazing. Which my editing is actually shit, by the way. I can't edit for
it is.
Shit.
It is
awful.
Like people be like, oh, your intros are so amazing. I literally, there's no fucking transitions or effects or anything. I literally just mash the clips together and tune with the song.
Yep,
that's all I literally do.
That's it.
I'm just good. I've
never seen so much praise for garbage before, but whatever.
I'm good at just cutting clips together. That's basically it. I mean, I guess that's a skill, but that's not video.
Meanwhile, JustJaySama gets no views. That's cool, but has tons of years of editing. Okay, all right.
When you're unemployed, the trash man's job looks pretty enticing.
But honestly,
you're right.
But honestly, though, a lot of these AMVs, they're not really that just because they can do that little transition where it just boom, bounces in and out. That's not skill either. They learned one thing. They just do that for every bunch of fucking scenes.
Listen, bro, that's one lesson that you needed to learn to be a successful anime viner.
even though I don't think my editing skills is that great, I still think most of these AMV people out here, their editing isn't great either. Mine's probably better. It's just different. I just know how to do different things.
We call them Instagram editors.
Instagram editors now. Yeah, I forgot. Vine.
So, but I've seen some dope shit. Like, remember that one guy, Baka Opai? That guy can edit like a beast. That is good editing right there.
Yeah, but
like, oh my
he doesn't
God.
make videos.
Yeah, he makes a video like once every 6 years or something. But like, when he makes a video, like, even when he did his tutorial video of how he made it, I'm like, what the fuck kind of like Super Saiyan God bullshit is this? Like, so.
I'm not seeing this on my screen. Where'd you find it?
Yeah, so that's good editing. But so yeah, I eventually just figured I just got better. Like I think most of them are like privated and unlisted and shit, but there's still a lot that are public. If you go and scroll like really far back in my channel, my editing was atrocious. Like, oh my God, like it just got.
Man, this nigga was editing on an iPhone. It was so bad. Like
he was Robin level editing.
I was never Robin levels, but it was pretty bad though. Like Jay, you remember when I was like, I'm using Premiere now? Do you remember that? Do you remember when I said that?
Oh man, that was such a glorious day because you fought me for so long. Like, I don't want to use Premiere. Like, I'm just gonna use this thing that I've been using for this amount of time.
I was using some bougie off-brand editor that if the video was too long, it just wouldn't export. It would just be like error, like.
I was trying to tell him, like, bro, get up on this Premiere.
You know, I had made some videos where I had like exported it in 2 halves and then compressed it and then exported it a 3rd time and just
to finish the video. So.
And the quality would look so bad because it was compressed like 5 times through being rendered out. So
then when he finally did convert to Premiere, I was like, I got you the link. He's like, nigga, I'm just gonna torrent it, and then has to. What was it? What were you doing? You had to reinstall it every single time you closed it or something.
Do that. I still have to do that. I have to like reinstall and uninstall it like every single time.
What the fuck? How was that?
I have to like disable my internet so I don't have to sign in.
Wait, didn't I give you the file so that way you don't have to do that anymore?
Did you not?
Yeah, well, I got that file, but it didn't make it to where I didn't have to do it anymore. It just kind of just let me skip a step.
Just block the outbound internet address.
Yeah, it's like one file that you replace.
I know, that's what I'm saying. When I would put that file in, I still had to do all that stuff. It still would.
I don't know. Maybe it's the version that you got or something. And
yeah, like I mean, and I've already said this before too. A lot of times it's like me converting to a new thing is always like laziness, because if I like I could get the version that whatever you did and then just figure it out like in like a day. I'm just too lazy
mine
to do
comes with fucking weekly updates, Adobe support, and everything. They'd be like, "Oh, thank you, Mr. Sama, for calling in. What's wrong with your Premiere?" And it's just like,
JP calling in customer support and shit.
Yeah, it's just like, so can you give us your product key? I don't have one. They'll be like, "That's no problem." Like,
it says here you never bought it. That's a mistake. Let's change that.
That's a mistake. Do you think we can change that?
That's a mistake. Let's change that. Let me send you a new key. Like,
yeah, right, that's exactly what happened. So.
Here's the link to our cloud suite.
There you go, sir. This is the entire cloud suite as you requested. And I'm like, oh, thank you, ma'am. Thank you. I'll let your supervisor know that you were amazing today. Thank you. So,
he was terrible.
Not everybody wants to be on my level, bro. I don't know what to tell you. So.
But yeah, but bottom line, moral of the story, since this podcast is running on long as fuck, moral of the story is that I knew you were gonna say that. Moral of the story is that yeah, I mean, just
no.
Yeah, eat ass.
Eat ass.
Eat ass. Yeah, just.
If you ever see Jay, don't listen to him. Just walk away.
Yeah. So for those of you who are like, oh man, I need.
You should listen to me before you listen to your parents. What the fuck? I have more influence than them. Do your parents have 1,000 subscribers? I don't.
Yeah, clearly I know more than your parents because I have more subs.
Yeah,
so
exactly. Like I don't see your parents out here getting this AdSense money, bro. So you know.
My mom doesn't know what YouTube is.
I probably make more than most of you guys' dads anyway. So.
I don't have a dad. So
exactly. Yeah. See, look, I'm already winning, bro. There it is. One person already fessed up.
Is that father son?
He had to have so much pride in himself to be like, yeah, my dad is broke. He makes no money. He gets no bitches. Like, I'm just
but he loves me.
He loves you. So,
more story is
at least in Deacon's circumstance, he can't confirm that his dad loves him, but
I can't confirm if he's alive. All right, I don't know where he's at.
Exactly.
See, Deacon is black.
I'm there for you more than your dad is, bro.
Oh, low key.
That's actually pretty interesting. The fact that some of your favorite YouTubers are there more than your parents are.
Oh my god.
No,
that's the last time you could ask one of your parents about
that's actually a legitimate thing. A lot of people they embody like their role models are fucking YouTubers because their parents don't do the job right or whatever.
Exactly. Like
I mean, when
I'm essentially better than your parents. Like
Honestly, that intimidates me when people say I'm the role model. I'm like, that's too much pressure. I give terrible advice.
Somebody told me I'm their favorite YouTuber the other day, and I almost freaked out. I was like,
no, you had to call him out on that lie.
Yeah, I had to be like, bro, why are you lying?
No, that's true.
Afro sent you. Like,
that's actually pretty common. A lot of people's favorite YouTubers have no subs. I don't know why, but like maybe they just find somebody that they resonate with. I guess.
Probably because we talk to niggas every day.
When I found Heavenly, he had no subs either. I remember I've been subbed to Heavenly since like. Oh damn! Never mind.
No. I love hearing these golden controller days stories. No, continue.
Oh man, when his thumbnails were nasty.
The golden controller days, man. I remember. I forget what video it was. I think it was a Naruto mod video. He was like, you know what? Fuck all of you. I'm not gonna tell you how to do this shit anymore. I'm not gonna hold your hand. I can learn how to do it. And I'm like, shit, this dude's sad.
That does sound like some shit I would have said.
It was a Tuesday.
How do I get those mods on my PS4?
Oh yeah,
that's the cockroach out of them.
I was probably getting tired of people asking me how to install mods or if they were on Xbox every fucking top mods video, and I was just like, fuck you guys, like, yeah.
I tell you every time, you can't.
But yeah, but like, I mean, if you want to do YouTube, if you want to do anything, you shouldn't have to have somebody convince you to do it. You should if you need convincing, you didn't want to do it.
I disagree. I think if you can't convince yourself, you probably shouldn't do it in the first place.
That's what I just said.
That's what he just said.
No, I'm not finished. And then if you can't get your favorite YouTuber to validate your existence, go ask your pathetic parents who have no subscribers. Go ask them.
Or
if your dad's gone, go ask JustJaySama. He got you.
There you go. JustJaySama is essentially your dad, bro.
All right, dude. So so as we end off this, okay, the podcast is on iTunes, Podbean, all that shit. Okay, so what's the moral of the story?
iTunes is on the Podbean, the iTunes, the MySpace,
the Stitcher Radio,
Pornhub,
the Puddin' Pops, the Quaaludes.
Whoa!
Honestly, I'm trying to. I need to keep researching like how to get the podcast on these platforms and shit like that because I'm definitely down to do it. The podcast is already available on Periscope now, so. That's a thing. I make that available. Yeah, we out here making moves, bro. When's the last time you heard a podcast that was on Periscope?
Exactly. I didn't even know that was possible.
Exactly. Periscope is such a poppin' platform that it's just like, bro, if you can develop your podcast on
I thought
on Percocet. I mean on
Percocet.
Yeah, if you can develop your podcast on Percocet, bro, you're a god. Like, yeah, bro, I'm tired. But for real though, like, just trying to get more platforms, make sure the podcast is available to some more people. But moral of the story today is, you know, if your favorite YouTuber acknowledges you, man, like that's it. You don't need to do anything else. You just, you know, listen to that person for the rest of your life, man. You know, make sure they're a positive influence. But the true moral of the story is, if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, now is not the time to do it. I think you should never do it because if you keep thinking about it, and you've never actually done it, then you don't want to do it. And also, if you do make videos and you think you make videos, don't go telling people sub to your channel because the first thing I will do is dislike.
Especially on my stream, I'll tell people to go unsub, report, unfollow.
Yeah, bro, like that's how you get your shit flagged. Like you better be careful.
SWAT, IP, DDoS.
And honestly, I'm just tired of people thinking that they can do YouTube. YouTube is hard work. If you can't get a real job and like if you can't even stomach a real job, what makes you think you can stomach YouTube? Seriously, like
if you get mad about flipping burgers, you can't do YouTube,
bro. Talk about flipping views, man. Flipping views is harder than flipping burgers. Like
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If you quit McDonald's, you can't be a YouTuber.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, like it's just not for you. It's not set up for you. I'm sorry. You're
if you're doing YouTube and have a job, don't quit until you're getting money.
Yeah, and even when you are getting money, don't quit. Just don't quit that job, bro.
Yeah,
you have to reduce your hours to like 2 hours a week, like you're working.
Don't drop out of college. Just start a YouTube channel. Like drop out of college when you get subs.
Yeah, start doing YouTube during college. That's what you do. Like it's simple. It's just mathematics, bro.
And don't get girls pregnant. Don't do that shit.
That's also a bad thing. You know, if you're not ready for it, I hate that. Like when I see some of my friends, although I am old enough at this point where the responsible people that I went to high school with are having kids on purpose, I think I'm getting old.
Just don't do it.
Yeah, I think I'm getting older.
Yeah, no.
If you watch Heavenly Controller or JustJaySama, don't even try having kids. Just don't do it.
Wow.
You will be a bad father.
It's okay.
Also, don't be friends with black people. They'll get you in trouble a lot.
And if you are black, don't be friends with yourself. Just don't look in the mirror.
Also, if you're black, don't go outside after 5 o'clock because the police will get you.
Yeah.
Never feed your gremlins up to midnight too.
Listen, at the end of the day, from the wise words of JustJaySama, if nothing ever works out in life, you can't get anything. Just eat ass.
from the word.
Eat ass, bro. Honestly,
Also,
eating ass and sucking dick is the
never-
most honest profession there
never
is. So
ignorant. There's a difference between being ignorant just to try to get attention, and there's a difference between being ignorant just to piss somebody off.
that's coming from a male cheerleader, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
you better
real
listen.
talk.
These are wise words from the
only
sidelines.
way it could be
Couldn't make it onto the football team, so I'm a cheerleader.
Fourth string.
Fourth string.
Third string.
Couldn't even be the team's water boy.
Solid cheerleaders.
I know you're not even gonna tell you guys the story of how I became a cheerleader. Nope, we're not even gonna go
You
there.
joined the team. How else did you become a cheerleader?
You sign up.
No,